Helioptile, $222.22
はい、
from 2shy2.
皆様、聞こえておりますでしょうか。
Tails would absolutely love to have Rotom as a Pokemon. Could not agree more. That's a
ここ
great
からは司会進行変わりまして、平良木が
Thank
担
you
当
all
いた
so
し
so
ます。
much
よ
for
ろしくお
having
願
us
いいたします。
or joining us rather on our
はい、
amazing
聞
donation
こえておりま
video.
すかね。ありがとうご
It is
ざい
always
ま
fun
す。
to hear Sonic headcanons and
はい、
the
続いての
amazing
タイトル
fun
は、
that all of
ポ
our
ケ
Sonic
モン
characters
レ
have.
ジェンズ
Really
ZA
fun. Appreciate it.
となっておりま
All
す。
of your generosity as we are going to
こちらのタイトルは、現在、解
$250,000.
説の方がいらっしゃいませんので、
Absolutely fantastic. Thank you
もし
so much
解
for
説の
your
方
generosity.
参加できますよという方がいらっしゃいましたら、
Cancer Foundation,
ぜひ
who
応募
is
して
the
いただ
only
ければと
principle-based
思います
nonprofit
し、
organization solely dedicated
ちょ
to
っと
cancer
こん
prevention.
な朝早くだ
PCF
し、
is a world
声
where
出してい
cancer
けない
can
よ
be
という方とか
undetectable,
いらっしゃるかと思いま
preventable,
す。
detectable, and beatable for all.
そういう方
Our
はチャ
mission
ット
is
欄
to
の方
empower
に
people
いろい
to
ろと
stay ahead
書いて
of
いただけ
cancer
た
through
ら
early
嬉しく
detection.
思いま
The
す。
foundation
よろ
is
しくお
all
願い
about
します。
taking the power from cancer and giving it to the people. You can find out more information about PCF at preventcancer.org.
私はポケモン ZA、 こちらのタイトルはちょっと
PCF
未
really
プレイ
does fantastic work.
というか最近のポケモンタイトルを全然やってないのであまり力になりませんが、
I had $5 from Corey. I lost my grandpa to his second bout with cancer in 2023. PCF's mission is an important one to me, and while I can't donate much, I wanted to at least give something. Corey, I'll tell you, it does not matter how much you can give. $5, $10, $50, $500. All of it is so, so important. Do not feel like it's never enough, because it is absolutely helping PCF in their mission to prevent cancer.
今回のカテゴリーがランク F とのことで、ランク F っていうのが何かなっていうところ
It's
ですけれど
so
も、
many donations that we still have some left over from that Sonic Adventure run. Seriously, so much love coming in for the Blue Blur.
ちょっと
$5 from Lily's Dark Materials.
とこ
I
ろ
miss my
の
wife
カテ
Tails.
ゴリールールを直訳してもらった感じだと、
$5 from Unphobic.
え
Greetings from the GDQ audience.
桑崎古社の上になる方を倒して、
I always personally
Z
thought that
に
with
なる
me
も
from
のでラ
Sonic
ン
and the
ク
Black
F
Knight
に
is super underrated.
到
Good
達
luck
する
with the run, Witherman,
と
and
ころ
hope
ま
it
で
cancer's butt.
をプレイする、そういうカテゴリーのようでありま
Thank you
す。
all so, so much for your generosity. Seriously.
あ、チャット欄の皆さんはご存知の方、さすがにね、たくさんいらっしゃいますね。そうですね。感想、いわゆる Any% が、6時間半くらい ?6 時間から6時間半くらいかかるようですので、まあ、短めのカテゴリーになっているようですね、今回は。ランク Z からランク A までを目指すところのランク F。
Thank you so much to the Yeti for sponsoring GDQ.
なるほど。結構、なんか文字数的にはアルファベットっていっぱいあるから、その中での F ってまあまあ上の方じゃねという感じはしますけれど、まあ、実際は後半にも入ってないとのことで、
Welcome
な
back
るほど。
from the break. Chat, we have an incredible interview for
なかなか
a quick weekday
山あり
update
谷あ
with
り
our
なんです
interview
ね。
team.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the GDQ Weekday Update. My name is Bobby Berm.
And I'm Adef.
And we are here about to do a very silly thing. We're about to talk about some of the games on the schedule coming up later today, as well as throughout the week.
Yeah, we're looking at some highlights for both the rest of the day as well as the rest of the schedule. Some amazing games coming up, but there's a small twist. Bobby and I have written these sections for each other, and we have not read them before. This is genuinely true. I'm about to read a bunch of headlines and jokes that Bobby wrote for me that I've never seen.
We're about to tear into each other.
Yeah, that's basically what's about to happen. So let's get into the news, shall we?
まあ、ちょっと始まるまでに時間あるんで、私はネタバレを恐れないので、ちょっと攻略サイトとか読んでこようかな。
Just going to be upfront with you all for once. I've recently been made aware that despite years of personal campaigning, it's still not clear to everyone that I love science, and I have my master's degree in physics. So to make it very clear moving forward, I've done some back-of-the-napkin meteorology because that field is a joke, and have accurately predicted the title of the next Pokemon game, Gale of Pittsburgh.
It is pretty cold, it's true.
Just cubbed you on a bridge. On the that's a bridge.
That's the bridge.
With hundreds of Pokemon to be seen on this week's schedule, everyone has something to be excited about. I mean, there's Bidoof. But I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed because we're not getting to see the cutest Pokemon of them all, Bidoof. Better known by its scientific name, Adefidoof. Oh, good. Good. That's good.
I had a ton of fun editing
ク
that
ソコ
one.
ラって感じ。
Anyway, on Wednesday, GDQ legends Anarchy and Laszlo will perform a thrilling race of American Truck Simulator. And fun fact, I'm not legally allowed to drive in the state of California for reasons my lawyer has informed me I, quote, shouldn't discuss on camera.
It's weird of you to admit in public.
Why would you? All right, great. We'll see both Metroid Prime 3 and Super Metroid this week at AGDQ, and I'm so excited for both. I'm a huge Metroid fan, in fact. I was touched when Retro Studios and Nintendo reached out a few months ago to tell me that they had used me as an inspiration to create a new fan-favorite character in Metroid Prime 4, Miles McKenzie. Great, thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm proud to say that the finale of this AGDQ will actually be my own run of Pokemon Emerald. Isn't that just so amazing? Where you can donate to pick my main and witness that very Pokemon on the big screen. Something I had to witness recently was Professor Oak pick his main, Ash's mom.
Wow, man.
The audible groans from the audience really sent that one home for me. Oh, boy. And I really do mean this next thing that's about to come out of my mouth. If you've ever loved me, you'll make sure that during my finale run, you'll be on the right side of history by donating to pick me a really strong main like Caterpie, Weedle, Rattata, Spinda, or Plusle. But don't you dare give me Aggron. I famously have despised that poser of a dinosaur since I was a child, which was not very long ago because I'm only recently 18.
What? How are you? That's weird. What?
That's right.
That's wild.
Just got my driver's license just a few years ago.
Congrats, 24 points.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Bob, why don't you read it?
Sure. Now, one of my favorite games of 2025 was Hades 2. That's true. I can't tell you how thrilled I am to see Behemoth Steve run Hades 2 on Saturday. Almost as thrilled as I was to see Aphrodite make a return in Hades 2. And in case my wife is watching, that's really all I have to say about that. Hi, Steph. Man, that Sonic Adventure run we just saw was amazing. I really just love Sonic the Hedgehog so much. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I've been going back and forth on this for several GDQs now, but I'm just gonna do it. I'd like to introduce everyone to someone really important to me. My Sonic OC, Bobby the Hedgehog. His special ability is everyone is nice to him. Wow. That's a beautiful image.
Thank you so
Wow.
much. Wow, what an amazing set of headlines, Bobby. Wasn't that remarkable?
Fantastic. What a bit.
What a thing we've chosen to do for each other.
Absolutely. Well, we wanted to bring on a bit of a guest onto this segment as well. As we all know, we are in Pittsburgh for this AGDQ 2026. And I mean, we all agree, right, audience? It's pretty cold outside. It's chilly. It's chilly.
Very cold.
So we thought
freezing temperatures.
Freezing even. We thought we would bring on Guy that is pretending not to be cold. Guy?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Hey, yo, hey, I'm cool.
You're cool.
Cool as in cold out.
No, I'm not cold.
well, I mean, how's your event been so far?
Huh?
Yeah.
Have you been enjoying AGDQ?
Yeah, GD, what?
AGDQ, you're in a building right now. There's a thing. Oh, he's climbing.
Oh my God. Do you need a jacket?
Huh? No.
want a jacket?
I've been enjoying the GDQ.
Are there any runs you've really enjoyed or any runs you want to see coming up?
Magmar.
Sure.
Okay, that's a singular Pokemon.
That's one
though.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hot.
You seem to be in like immense physical
Do we need to
No,
get-
I'm fine. I'm fine. What? Let me read the news.
Have you been playing any games recently that you're excited to see on the schedule?
Oh, he's disappearing.
He's gone.
Huh?
Oh, he's back.
Okay. I can give you my jacket if you'd like that.
No, I don't need a jacket. I'm literally so fine.
You've nothing to prove. It's okay.
What do you mean by that?
Where nobody's. Oh my God.
Oh my
okay.
God.
He's really going.
He's really
Okay.
Do we need to find help for this?
Ask the questions. Ask
What's your favorite video game? I don't know.
Hot. Heat.
Hot heat.
Hot heat.
Maybe
96 degrees hot
96
heat.
super hot maybe.
Pokemon Fire Red.
Yeah, that could be one.
No.
Fire Red,
what
maybe.
why are you insinuating that?
Hades 2, hot, something
No,
like
but
that.
you're not emasculated about. Oh, there goes the shoe.
this is
There's the
really
shoe.
flexible, man.
Really flexible, but very cold.
So-
clearly.
Now, what else are you excited for? Anything around the event that you've been doing? Like anything in the rooms?
You have a lot of body regulation.
Body regulation. What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
It means I'm fine and okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
I'm
well,
convinced.
He's sold it to me. Well, any other final thoughts that you have about AGDQ or anything you want to say to the folks at home?
I hope you're feeling great, like me.
All right. Well,
All
thank you
right.
so much.
Well,
Yeah.
that was Guy who's pretending not to be cold, everyone.
All right.
Wow, fantastic.
I'm convinced.
I'm convinced. Well, let's get back to tonight's headlines.
Yeah, please.
Wow, that was a lot.
Really special.
Goodness. Well, let's get back into the headlines. Guys, I want to step out of character for just a moment to say something that I've wanted to get off my chest for a while now. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I'm sick of people not taking a stand for what they believe in. I, Bobby Byrne, don't like Clair Obscur. I didn't have fun playing it, and I don't like it. I didn't think the music was amazing, and I didn't love the story. And I really want to debate this with as many people across the event as possible.
Very brave.
Do not find me.
Very brave, Bob.
Thank you.
Very
Wow.
brave of you to
Can't
say.
wait to walk into the hallway and ask that 20 times. It's going to be great. If you know me, you know I love indie games. I love speedrunning indie games. It's true. It's like my whole thing. And we've got a lot of amazing indie games on the schedule this week. Shovel Knight, PP Strello, Sword of the Sea, all great indie titles. In fact, my favorite thing to do is sit down at a lunch with some friends and wait with bated breath for them to shut up so I can tell them about the newest hidden gem I found by refreshing the Steam new releases page over and over again. And it'll always be titled something like Bingus Blasters 5, Revenge of Glorpatron. And then I get to say, what, you haven't heard of Bingus Blasters, even though it came out 2 hours ago? Our final bonus game of the marathon is Hollow Knight Silksong on Saturday. Yes. Yes, absolutely. This beloved new game features many characters singing. I will now sing Chakra, the map maker's wonderful trademark song.
Oh, that's wonderful, Bobby. I love that song.
It's like, it's like very
shadows. That's great, Bobby. You nailed it.
Anyway.
And here are tonight's final headlines. Since I believe Pokemon research is quite literally the best use of my time, in terms of my ability to further the betterment of humankind, I made it my mission last year to investigate if the average Victory Road trainer can collect all 8 badges. That's true, I did do that. For this year, my next goal is to find out if 50 sad NPCs can defeat an evil Eiffel Tower. They are sad. We all know it. Some of the NPCs in Legend ZA are really sad. But it's... Is that a real
That's
dialogue?
a real image. Yeah.
That's a real dialogue.
That's
line.
real.
But it's nothing that some sunlight and a coffee couldn't fix. And you can trust me, because I know a guy that likes to count the number of Pokemon water tiles in his spare time. Oh, right, that's me. Someone very close to me must have written this joke, which makes sense, because no one hates me more than someone who's known me for years.
Don't be so hard on yourself, buddy. Come
Thanks,
on.
man. And last thing on Legends ZA. This category that's coming up requires Zypotic to ascend from rank Z to rank F as fast as possible. And if I don't see him beat ranks U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, or G, did you... Did you like Daddy's little winky?
Whoa, chill.
Anyway.
Chill, bro.
Sorry about that. I promise that I will donate my entire 401k to charity. Daddy out.
Okay, that was a little bit too lewd.
Oh, yeah, wow. Now I feel like I could have gone a little harder.
Anyway, thank you all for joining me for the GDQ weekday update. We are so excited for Pokemon Legends ZA. Can we make some noise? We're so stoked.
It's going to be a good one, folks.
It's going to be great. So make sure to tune in. Make sure to get those Pokemon donations in as well. Host Shovel Claws, back over to you.
Hello, everyone. This is Fletcher the Furry taking over for Shovel Claws on the host chair here.
はい。
And I bring some good
ちょっ
tidings
と
from our friends at the
攻略サイトをチラ見してきたんですが、メインミッションになるものが42個ある中で、今回は10個目までを、だいたいクリアしていくカテゴリーなんですね。これはエニパだと6時間とか6時間半とかかかってるけど、今回2時間そっか。で、終わるのは、まあ、そういうことなんですね。なるほどね。
That's enough from me, though. We have to go over to a run that is far, far above an F when it comes to level grade, even if we're just going to rank F. Please, everyone, put your hands together for
設定されておりますね。スーパープレイ的なやつと、今はまあ見てる名前系2つと、最初のポケモンどれにしますかの1つで4つですね。早速、トレーナーネームですね。何になるでしょう。
So, all right, just uppercase L?
L-E-N, yes, capital L-E-N.
Perfect. All right. So we'll be off in 3, 2, 1.
はい、グッドラックです。
Introduce my commentators. So Spider, you want to start?
Yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Spider C. I'm one of the original runners of this category.
I'm Etiquette. I do a lot of Switch games, primarily focused on any % in this game, but I did a bit of Rank F as well.
Hello, I'm Headbob. I ran XY at this past Summer Games Done Quick, and I'm also one of the runners of any % in this game and then other 3DS and Switch games.
Yeah, so first off, you may have seen there's a actual skip
本
cutscene
タイトルは、ニンテンドースイッ
that
チ
doesn't do very
と
much, but
スイッチ2で
and then also
遊ぶ
set
こ
the
とがで
options
きます
there.
けれど、
Text speed fast.
今回の RTA ではスイッチ2版
But however,
を
because we're not going very
使
far
っ
in
て
this
いる
game,
ようですね。
we'll not be fighting most of the rogue megas on this file. There's no real need for it, so.
Yeah, and if you've seen older Pokemon games, the other options like animations off, set mode, none of that stuff exists anymore. So we kind of just...
It's just
set it-
clicking in and
text
out.
speed.
Yeah.
Makes it nice and easy. Hard to mess up.
And yet we do.
Yes, it's still very simple at the same time.
All right, so yeah, this is Legends ZA. This game came out in October, so it's only a few months old, but it's already got like such a pretty wild history when it comes to the times and the categories. We are running rank F, which is a shorter category than any %. It's about, honestly, it's like a quarter of the length of, or like a third.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Any % is quite long. Its record right now is like 6:06, but this is going to be in under 2 hours, which is pretty sweet that we get to show it off.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a quick snapshot of the 90% run. It was theorized by these two, and basically just kind of gives you a taste of what the full game is like without having to do the entire extra 4 hours.
Yeah, there's a lot of plot skipped. Although the first hour, most of the plot. But what is a Pokemon game without its plot? I guess.
Exactly.
So here we're meeting Tani, who is a rival to a degree.
Yeah.
Indeed.
One of our 3 rivals. We kind of have. They're more like team members.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're friends. They're not rivals.
We haven't joined the team yet, so it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now they're strangers. But
Yeah. Right now she just wants us to shoot a video.
Yeah, she tried enlisting us as a tourist, but now, oops, our bag's gone. Where'd that go?
Wait,
Found
the
it.
spoiler. Oh, there it is. Okay.
My bad. My bad.
All right, bye.
Gotta chase out.
We don't really need that actually.
What important could
主人
possibly
公
be?
さんのカバン
So
が
those Pokemon are there.
Yeah.
野生ポケモンかな
It's
に
completely like unrelated.
奪われてしまったんですね。
I'm sure we won't need any of them.
That's right.
No.
なかなか
Yeah.
前途多難ですね
Need。them so little that let's follow them.
Yeah, actually, if you've been paying attention to GDQ for the last few hours, we've actually had a starter bid war. The starter, spoiler alert, I guess, starter is not the main Pokemon we're going to be using for the majority of the run. So we actually do have an opportunity to do a little bit of a bid war, which I saw was pretty hotly contested between two of the choices.
Oh, it sure was. Would you like the outcome of that now?
Sounds good to me.
I think so. Yeah, we're about there.
In the lead with $461.26, the starter is going to be, still getting the timing of this new button, Chikorita.
Woo!
So Chikorita's the worst choice.
Woo! Let's hear it for the worst choice, everyone.
Okay, but we love Chikorita.
But we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
I picked Chikorita casually.
I didn't.
I did not.
な
Actually,
る
wait.
ほど。
Did you say Panchea?
ミッドの結果が確定したのかな
Actually.
Yeah, I think we should pick Panchea.
今の盛り上がりは。チコリータ
They said Chikorita. You
が
need
一番最初のポケモンとして選ぶみたいですね。
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'll pick.
なんか足と手が短くて可愛い
First
ね
off,。before we can actually, in this game, there's also no instant nickname option for Pokemon, so it's a moment we actually get into our first fight before we nickname the Chikorita.
Yeah, and if you've not seen this game, this fight is going to look really weird.
Yes, very much so.
So traditionally, Pokemon has always been turn-based. Even like the other Legends title, Legends Arceus, was still a turn-based game at heart. This is no longer turn-based. This is quite action-oriented. You're going to have different move selections. Moves have cooldowns, cast times, all that good stuff.
I want that.
I'm sure you could find a Pancham in the wild somewhere.
It sounds slow. This one was right in front of me, so.
Yeah, you're going to see zypotic moving around here. Positioning actually is kind of important for certain things. A move like Tail Whip is going to be like a ranged attack.
私が今見せていただいてる攻略サイトはワニロコかポカブがおすすめみたいに書いてあるんだけど、
End up wasting a little bit of time. This Chikorita unfortunately did not get that
ま
KO.
あ RTA では果たしてどうなんでしょ
Do I have a
う。
crit? Oh, there's a crit.
選べるってことは
Tell off of the audio
まあ
specifically.
走れるんだから大丈夫なんだとは思うんですが、
Otherwise, there's no like actual like lettered indicator on
ね
the screen. Which is
人
good.
にあるってことは大丈夫なんでしょうけれども、
It takes like 6 years off our life every time we get a crit.
Yeah, so that's one thing that's interesting here with this battle system is that super effective moves and crits, which normally lose time, don't matter at all.
Yes.
ありがとうございます。RTA だとワニロコ。あ、水タイプですよね。水、火、
Hey, we got our bag
草、
back.
炎か、水、炎、草。
Now might be a good time
あ
for
まり、
any sort of updates
なるほどね。確かに嬉しくないのかもしれません。
Yeah, sure.
All right. At exactly $256, the starter shall be nicknamed. I love all your drum rolls. Thank you. Uki. U-K-K-I-E, and that U is capitalized.
Wow.
Wow.
Thank you,
Yeah,
everyone.
that's
That must have
These
been.
bid wars have raised over $1,000 just with their top results. So thank you all for helping out the Prevent Cancer
That's impressive.
Foundation.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't even on our radar, so must have come up since we came up on stage.
I have some other big news to share. We also got from Fangamer a $5,000 donation.
They should have put that towards Tepe.
Oh my gosh, Pokemon fans stay winning. They say, hey everyone, Fangamer here. We're excited to be back for another
さっ
GDQ
きの
event supporting the Cancer
ルッキー
Foundation.
で、
We're kicking
こ
off
れで
our
ビット
donation
が
this
3
week with a death
つまで
donation
確定したか
of
な。
5,000 Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur. Look at them go. This has been made possible thanks to everyone who has
ま
shot
だ、
Fangamer
なんか、
2026
メガ
collection.
海流かな
Gold
と
medal
戦う
from sales of
ビッ
GDQ
トは
merch
達成
through
し
the
てないようなの
event
で、
gets turned into donations
ご
just
興味あ
like
る
this
方
one
は確
that
認して、
directly support
いけ
PCF.
そうだっ
Check
た
out the
ら、
full lineup where you'll find
寄付なんか
exclusive
も
merch like the Super
してみたらいいんじゃないでしょうか。
which by the way
まあ、寄
is
付が
adorable,
日本から
featuring
でき
all
る
your
かはちょっと
favorite PDQ
私
mascots
の
in a heated
環
go
境で
kart
未
race.
確認なんで
Head
す
on
けれ
over
ど、
to
まあ確認してみてくださいな。
fangamer.com/GDQ. Thank you so much, Fangamer, for that donation.
So I actually couldn't nickname it yet.
Might be before Tawny won.
Yeah, we'll make some time.
But yeah, so we all of a sudden it became nighttime, and now there's this red glow around the city. This is a common theme. You're going to be seeing this a lot. We kind of got ambushed here by Bridget. And this is going to be another battle. The first one against
メインミッション2、
but
バ
this
ト
should
ル
be
ゾーン
similar
からの
to
脱
one of
出
the
に
nice
入っ
things,
ておりま
the
す。
only good thing about Chikorita, I will say, aside from it being cute, I guess, is so all of the starters get a third move at level 6. Totodile gets Water Gun, Tepig gets Ember, and then Chikorita here gets Leafage. Leafage is the only one that actually takes advantage of the Tail Whip or Leer option that the Pokemon has. So Chikorita actually has 2 physical moves, which means Tail Whip is actually really good. Whereas your other starters are going to be, their Water Gun, Totodile's Water Gun isn't boosted by Tail Whip, so.
And so basically in this case, we use that to keep pace with the other starters in terms of amount of turns taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could already see from this battle compared to the previous one that it's already more interesting with choosing the moves because we have 3 options now. So as the very first battle is just use tackle, and now we're gonna start interweaving our moves to take advantage of their cast time and cooldowns as well.
Yeah, there are certain things like, a lot of times if you've seen other Pokemon games, we probably don't use a move like Tail Whip very often. But here, if we want to do tackle twice, we have enough time between those 2 tackles, like the cooldown, to throw in a Tail Whip. So there's really no time lost by doing it, and then your next one does 50% more damage.
So yeah, you may have noticed that we've skipped 3 cutscenes in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, don't get used to that. That's the last one. So that's the last one until 6 hours and 80%.
Yeah.
So
Also, that flower looks kind of funny. I don't remember Floette looking like that.
It's fine. Don't worry
we
about
probably
it.
didn't miss anything important in the cutscene.
あ、レイド機能を用いたレイドだ。レイド機能を用いたレイドの皆さん、こんにちは。
Yeah, we're going to go ahead
いや、おはよう
and
ございますか。
get
まだ。
introduced to Hotel Z. Hotel Z is going to kind of be
現
the
在、
home
ジャ
base
パニーズリストリームでは、
of Team MZ.
オーサムゲームズダンクイックを
Is it just
日
Mega
本
Evolution?
語ミラー配信しており、
Yeah,
現在はポケモンレジェンズ ZA を
Yeah.
走られております。
And yeah, we're also going to actually not right now. We're not going to get introduced to the other characters yet, other than AZ, who is a little tall.
There's a lot of letters in this game, as you. We're learning ABCs.
Collect them all.
Yeah, so is it rank F, Hotel Z, Team MZ,
AZ.
Tawny.
well, all right. Now we're stretching.
You almost fooled me. It kind of rhymes.
It does.
Well,
You might remember this guy
身
from
長のでかい
Headbob's
方
that's true.
Yeah.
が出てきました
Very
ね。
related.
One of like 2 characters that you'll see from XY.
Yes.
That was pretty remarkable how few characters they brought back.
Don't worry about this.
Yeah, must.
これで100個集めるだっけみたいな何かが
Clearly, when it
出
comes
て
to
ま
characters
した
coming
ね。
back, folks are
100個集め
absolutely
るだか
excited
なんか
about
の
if no one else
あれは今回は関係ないのか
all
な
kinds of donations coming in referencing so many of our cool prizes, including an Eternal Flower Floette Perler for a minimum donation of $5, or a framed painting of Eternal Flower Floette for a minimum donation of $50. All of your donations can get you entered to win some awesome prizes, so make sure you check them out. gdq.gg/prizes.
Yeah, I might have to check out that painting. I haven't seen it.
It's gorgeous. Would you like a few more donations and announcements?
Yep, this is a great donation time.
Oh, fantastic. So now that we are through all of those incredible bid wars, I do want to remind folks that we have two incentives that are open for you right now. One of them is to make sure that we can unlock our bonus game, Fitness Boxing, with everyone's favorite Vocaloid, Hatsune Miku. We are at a remaining $54,764 for that, so we need to keep putting some funds into that. Please help out PCF. We also have, for this very run, an incentive for fighting an additional Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon at the end of the run. That will be a Rogue Mega Dragonite. But chat, crowd, maybe it mic 2 for a second. I have been told that there might be some more Mega Fights we can unlock, but only if we get past the Dragonite first. You didn't hear it from me.
なかなか素敵なお部屋を使うんですね。広いし、いいですね。
Okay. Meet you back at mic 1. All right, back over to you,
荷
zypotic.
物をいっぱい広げても
Yeah, we're being taken to
歩
the
く
roof
スペースがありそうで、
of the city or something.
なかなかいい値段しそうですけれど、
We could do some more donations for sure.
いい部屋ですね。
Oh, it'll be my pleasure. We also have tons of Pokedex donations coming in reference to your favorite Pokemon.
Get 'em
If
started.
you, in the crowd or in chat, are a Pokemon fan, which I have on good authority, you might be, you can always donate your Pokemon's Pokedex number in donation form to the site. It will be awesome. To begin with, for a Pokedex donation, we have $27 from David Boy, donating $27 for 4 of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon, number 675, Pangoro. Why 4 of them? Because that's how many $6.75 Pangoros it takes for me to get in for all of the amazing prizes in this block. Very good shout out, and thank you so much for the donation. We also have $25 from Jay Tattles. Is that the GOAT zypotic on the stage? Congrats on the run. Don't spend it all in one place. Thank you so much, Jay Tattles. Don't
Bad
worry.
news for you.
Oh no. Well, I'm glad that this 25 is going towards PCF.
So yeah, if you aren't familiar, the bonus game, Fitness Boxing featuring Hatsune Miku, is run by one of our favorite Pokemon speedrunners, Sparkle. So we have extra incentive to hype that up. If you're interested in donating, we would love to.
メインミッション3、
Absolutely.
やれ生活の幕開け
And if you are watching us on
が
Twitch,
始まりました。今回はメインミッション10あたりぐらいまでなんですのですが、まだまだ序盤ですね。
Time for more donations still.
Oh, it's music
We're almost
to
there. We're almost
my
there.
pokey ears. We have a $500 donation from Hunger F3. No comment was provided. No problem there. Thank you so much for your generosity. We've also got $10 from Yog KV.
Yeah.
Hi from the Stream Tech desk. Love y'all and so happy for you, zypotic, the GOAT, :3.
Cool.
Thank you, Yog KV.
Thank you so much.
And one more here, $25 from another Pokemon runner, T-Pat.
Yeah, T-Pat.
Hi, zypotic. Blessing this run with as many 1,200-point cards as possible. I'm so thankful to see how you and our whole community advance the speedrun so fast and how we all work together to push each other to get faster together. May the battle cards be ever in your favor.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
I hear it's pretty cool.
Your favorite
Yeah.
weatherman's favorite weatherman.
We'll definitely talk about the battle cards when they come up in a bit. But while we're finishing up this kind of like intro sequence here, we still have a little bit to go. Why don't we talk a little bit about what the Rogue Mega Dragonite, and why did we pick Dragonite? Like why, because we're only going to see one of these rogues in the actual run. And it's kind of done in a different way than the rest of them.
こちらのタイトルは着替え機能がありますから、
Why people should donate toward it.
普通に
Dragonite's like kind of like the
普通のプレイをする分には着替えとかも
not only is it
楽
like
しむこ
probably
とができるようですけれ
considered
ど、
Pokemon himself, you
まあ
use every one
あ
of
る
your
程
support
度は
Pokemons
着替えとかは特に楽しまず
You're completing the fight significantly
ただ
faster than was intended. That's cool.
走りますね。おそらく
Yeah, a lot of the routing for the speedrun has revolved around making sure we can.
白 T 1枚だけだとなんかあんま力浮いてる感じがしたので、なんか羽織ったのはいいんじゃないですか。
The Rogue Megas are like a third of everything else.
ちょっとシンプルすぎたね。
Really good strategies for that, and we've undergone a lot of iterations of strategies.
I have listened to the beginning of the Rogue battle music, probably enough for like 20 people's lifetimes.
Yeah, so I think, so the one we're going to see during the run is a Pokemon we'll get into, but the fight itself is a lot different than pretty much every other rogue in the run, just because there isn't a lot of flexibility in terms of how we set the fight up. We're given a Pokemon to use, and so we don't get the support mons that we get. And so with this Rogue Mega that we're doing later potentially, there's a lot of more innovative strategies that you might not expect or maybe think of.
Yeah, now we are finally free, and we have unlocked the ability to both roll and dash, which it's time
why don't we see if we can nickname
Hi.
before we
good
start the
good
fight?
call.
ローリングが早いんですね。
Doesn't seem like
なんか
Get the Pokedex.
3D アクション、いやアクションだな。3D じゃなくても。で、
So if you were
い
paying
つも
attention
そうですよ
there,
ね。
you saw zypotic just kind of
ローリング
rolling
と
in
か
place
スライディング
over and
が
over again.
適当手段として早いですよね。
Which is kind of crazy. So specifically, you have to crouch and then not move your stick and then press the dash button or the dive button over and over again. And that is faster than running, that is faster than forward dashing, that is faster than pretty much every other move in the game besides taxiing, which is a little bit different. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, and you'll see that throughout the entire run.
Yeah, and it's the emphasis on not holding the stick, because if you like line yourself up in a wrong way and you're like dashing into a wall, you want to try to adjust yourself, but you have to adjust yourself during the roll, not at the end of a roll or the beginning of a roll, and you can easily just like, if you're on top of the buildings, because there's a lot of verticality in this game, which is pretty cool. But if you're on top of a building, it's really easy to just roll right off the side.
Yes.
Definitely has happened before. So, yeah, finishing up the first rival battle here, winning against the unfortunate Tepig.
Yes. Poor guy.
One thing to note that came up in
現
that
実
fight,
で
which
ローリングやスライディングを
which
普
took
通
us
に
way
歩く
too
より
long to figure out,
速い
is
手段
that
として移動
status
に
stages
使うには
refresh, they don't
ちょっと
refresh duration,
人
they
間の耐久
extend
力が
duration.
足りないのかもしれ
So
ま
if
せ
you
ん
tail
ね。
whip and then there's 3 seconds left on your tail whip, that 3 seconds get added to your new tail whip. And so that's why it's really easy
未
to
来
keep
の
that up when
二
the
足
battle
歩
starts
行ロボッ
going.
トとかは
Yeah, that's an
も
especially
しか
important
したらロー
strategy
リングや
for
スライディングを
Yes.
They have a lot of health.
速い移動手段として使うのかも
And
ね。
so yeah, that'll be one of our supporters later in the potential
チ
Dragonite
ョコリ
fight.
ータちゃんかわいいですね。
So a lot more rolling here. We're going to introduce the Pokemon centers, given the Pokedex, do a little catch tutorial, all the good stuff you see at the beginning of a Pokemon game. There is some kind of interesting stuff that happens like either during or right after the catch tutorial. And we also get introduced to, like I said, the verticality of the game. This game basically is only in one city, which I know a lot of people, there's differing opinions on. But one of the ways that it does feel a little bit bigger than just a single Pokemon city is the fact that there are ladders and elevators and all this other stuff pretty much everywhere that you can go get a bunch of items, and there's Pokemon that spawn up there. It's pretty great.
Yeah, one little thing you could do there is when you roll off from the edge of the second, from the very top, you can skip the second one and just land straight on the ground.
So yeah, you'll see a lot of Pokemon centers like this. We're not actually gonna use any of them for the future, but we will be walking through them to get their fly points a little bit later. But they all kind of look a little bit like this. There's not really Pokemon center facilities per se.
Yep.
Yeah, like the modern games, they tend to give us enough free heals where we can get by without having to actually ever visit a Pokemon Center for healing.
Indeed, yep.
And let me know when you're down for more donations. There's so much coming in from both the community and with those Pokedex donations. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we could definitely fit some in right here.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. All right, here's $50 from Truly28.
Yes, truly.
Shout out to boys, that's B-O-I-S, and all my boys involved in this run. You are all my goats, and I love being able to see y'all on the big stage killing it for a great cause. Putting this toward Rogue Mega Dragonite Battle. Good luck, zypotic.
Thank you, Truly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Truly. And in fact, I was planning to jump in here and tell y'all how much progress we're making with that Dragonite. And in that time, we've already moved like almost $1,000. We need, let's see here, math is hard, a little under $7,000 to get that Rogue Mega Dragonite battle, and maybe what might come afterwards if we can donate further. But I still need your help. This run is estimated for about 1 hour and 50. My challenge to you out there is that we get this Rogue Mega Dragonite met by 40 minutes in. All right, crowd, chat, you heard me. gdq.tv/donate.
ヤコマさんは知ってますよ。ファイアローさんっていうすごい鳥さんになるんですよね。
It's just a fletchling. If you put it in the calculator, it's probably guaranteed.
No back strike.
No back strike. Oh, I broke down. We should have gotten the back strike.
Should have gotten the back strike. Wasn't that unfortunate?
Yeah, so that was a scripted breakout, if you can tell by our Oscar-winning acting.
That's what I'm known for.
So yeah, scripted breakout, we catch this fletchling, and then there's going to be a Bunnelby afterwards that we also have to catch.
Yep, that was it. It is actually a guaranteed catch. However, they won't let you catch it the first time. I would guess that it probably is a guaranteed catch purposely for the second one, so that you
ZA の
This one is very much not a guaranteed catch.
過去にあたる作品で、メガ進化っていうのも一緒に出てたと思うんですけど、親駒さんたちと一緒に。メガ進化なしでも強くて強かったというふうに聞いております。
You know, you still have this transition into a battle phase. But this game is very fluid. As soon as you can just send out a Pokemon if you want, you can throw a ball if you want. There are cases where the Pokemon won't allow you to like hit them with a ball, in which case you actually have to defeat them. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do some more crouch rolling here. In addition to being the fastest form of movement, that's fantastic. In addition to being the fastest form of movement, crouch rolling is also entirely silent. So that sleeping Mareep that was facing away from us was not able to hear us, so it didn't wake up, and we were able to get an unaware backstrike, which is, I don't think guaranteed, but it's like 95%.
I think it is.
I've never had that Mareep break out on a bracket.
It can break out.
Really?
It can break out?
Okay, new fear.
Well, I'm glad it didn't break out here.
It's 90 something.
Yeah, the other fear there is you have to wait for the ball to like click before you leave the wild zone.
上がってることでポケモン捕まえるのが
Yeah, I don't know where that ball.
こうスムーズに毎回先頭を挟むことなくできるっていうの
why we had to do that, amongst other reasons, is to progress the story, we have to have 5 Pokemon caught in our Pokedex when we meet this professor we're going to meet, and she'll give us Rock Smash, which allows us to progress the game a little bit further. But Mareep will also help in other ways, which we'll get on later.
Yeah.
During our science lesson, would you like a few more donations?
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, we have $25 from Pickle Plop.
Yes, Pickle. My goat.
Hi, Zypotic. Proud to see you on the big stage. Please remember to go fast, less than 3. We also have this Pokedex donation from Bird Person. It's $14.95. Sounds like I'm selling something. Saying, sadly, I don't have $376 for my favorite Pokemon Metagross. So here's 4 Beldums pasted together and scaled down to 1/100th scale. Thank you, Bird Person. We are already cruising towards that Rogue Mega Dragonite battle. We only need a little over 6,000. Again, 15 minutes, chat. I think we can do that by 40. So please keep up the pressure. Time for a few more donos.
Yeah, we're about to get Rock Smash here, like was previously stated, but other than that, it's our only remaining returning character.
All right, then we'll put a few more here. We have 1760 from Dynam.
Dynam! I could take a gander what that's for.
Hi to all my friends on stage and the back couch. So happy and proud to see Zypotic take point on the main stage. Good luck, have fun, and hope you find a binnacle for Spider's sake. Thank you, Dynam.
Yes, we'll discuss that when that comes up.
We need it for everyone's sake.
Zypotic, is the nicknaming in check summary?
That's what I was wondering.
Oh, you could be right.
Yeah, we'll check that after this.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I definitely did it like yesterday, so.
Okay. Yeah, so we got Rock Smash. There are no HMs in this game, but there are some field moves, you can call it that. You can actually see some of these rocks behind Naveen here, who is another one of Team MZ members. And those rocks are breakable with...
あ、さっきのメニュー操作は岩砕きを覚えさせてたのかな
Piles of sludge.
Piles of sludge, and there are brambles things that you can break. Each of them have their own moves that work and don't work against them.
And some of them are weird.
Yeah. Like sludge can be washed away by like water gun, which kind of makes sense, but then it gets dissipated by fire spin, and yeah.
Fire spin really does it all in this game.
Yeah.
It really does, yeah.
Which is weird, because fire spin is normally an awful move.
Yes.
Yeah, so the battle system in this game is really interesting because there are a lot of moves that are, there it is, yeah.
Yay, we did it.
I love remembering how the mechanics
あ、
work.
ここで
Perfect.
チコリータのニックネームを
Everyone who contributed to that.
一等で決まったものに
Yes,
変
thank
更し
you.
ました。
Sorry it took so long. But yeah, so the battle system is like, it's so different than normal Pokemon, but they have all the same Pokemon moves. And in order to like remain familiar for different players, they kind of have like vaguely similar effects. So something like Fire Spin is normally a trapping move, so it actually puts like a thing of fire on the ground, which is pretty cool. But we're actually gonna take a detour here. We are pretty hard locked as to where we can go in the city right now. If you try to go anywhere, it's like, hey, you know, come back to the hotel. But we actually can still come up here, and it
こ
turns
の
out
はしごも
that
黄色く
coming
塗
off
っ
of
てある
Snow
ん
and
ですね。
Violet, where there are a ton of experience candies,
な
there
んか、
happen to be
なんだ
one
っけ、
experience
黄色く
and
こういう風に道順が分かりやすくしてあるのは
Kick you off the building.
あんまり好
yeah,
きじ
two
ゃない
experience
かも
candies. So we're actually gonna bump
とかいう
our Chikorita up to level
話な
14.
んかもたび
Unfortunately,
たび
that
ありま
access
す
is
け
not
ど
gonna
も、
help.
Actually, that gets us
皆
to
さんはどう
15.
かしら。
It's something.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I don't think it's worth it.
yeah, probably not worth it.
Yeah.
I forgot to teach
私
him.
は
Yeah, that
今
is,
はそれよりも
I don't want to say
な
a
んか岩がおもむろに
implementation into the
こんな
route,
にで
but
かい
that
岩
is
がおもむろ
not
に
an
街中にあるの
And it used to be
怖くない
there
と思
are
ってま
these
すけ
hidden
ど。
items on the ground. They're sparkle spots.
Yes.
And they can randomly be experience candy.
Yeah,
which
like,
is
like the extra small
yeah.
that was in my bag there.
Doesn't everyone love RNG? There's a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of RNG before.
I mean, we play Pokemon.
Is Pokemon.
I'd hope so.
Like,
This is RNG the game.
We all signed up for this.
we knew what we were getting into.
Okay, but we're taking RNG into our own hands here. We're controlling the narrative.
It's true. It's true.
By ignoring the outcome.
そうね。
Speaking of narrative, we're actually getting we're
屋
actually
根
getting
の上
introduced
に
here
岩
to
がある
the
のは
main
ちょっと
progression
プラ
mechanic
スで怖いか
which
も。
is the ZA
で
Royale.
も
We start
破
at
壊
rank
光
Z,
線がお
we have
も
to
む
make
ろ
our
に
way
飛
up
ん
to
で
rank
くるの
A,
は
in this case
もっ
rank
と
F
怖いか
for
な。
the speedrun. And
みん
yeah,
な
we're gonna basically talk
住
how that
宅が
works.
強いんだ
Essentially, there's
な。
going to be a battle zone that we have to do, which we're going to do our
この
first sort of tutorial zone coming up
ヘッ
here.
ド A の
Those
世
always
界で
happen
の
at nighttime, so that's going to be
建
relevant
築技
later
術っ
on.
ていうのは
And then
私たちが思っているよりもずっと
points from
高い
the
かも。
battle zone, we are going to fight our rank up match against, in this case,
壊れにくい
Zack.
素材でこんなものができてい
Yeah,
る
so
の
that's
か
kind of the bulk
も
of。this category. Is there's a lot of battle zones and promotion matches, and we'll get one rogue, but it's mostly this. There's going to be a little bit more diversity in the battle zones a little bit later with the battle cards.
ZA ロワイヤルに参戦、メインミッション4が実行しております。
Yeah, the first one is definitely just an introduction, so it's very straightforward.
But we do get to see more of the battle system, and we actually get to see a new mechanic
な
to
る
the
ほど
battle
ね。
system,
さっ
which
きの
is the ability
なん
to
かピン
sneak
ク
up
色
on
のやつが
trainers.
ニュニュニュって出てくると
Everyone who's ever played a
バトル
Pokemon
ゾー
game has
ン
definitely been caught
と
by
か
a
いう
trainer.
トレーナーの
I was just trying to get past you. Why
戦い
did you
の
have
場
to
所
stand
が
toward me?
で
We
き
can
る
actually
の
do
か
that
な。
to other trainers
And now
here,
we get to
which is
exact
really
our
cool.
revenge in the past.
And there is an actual mechanic like difference to it where I believe it basically counts it as a critical hit or something to that effect, where
Yes,
it's like a
it does.
50% boost
That's exactly right.
to the damage. So we actually, in addition to it just being faster by not getting caught by trainers, we actually want to be sneaking up because it's beneficial.
It also, a lot of times, will refresh our cooldown on the move that we used. So it allows us to use the same move twice in a row, which can be extremely handy.
Now's your chance.
Oh wow,
Hit a lot.
Really
Wow.
good roll. Yeah, a lot of
物
the
陰から
Chikoritas that I
チコちゃんが
done
走っていって
practicing because I
ウ
had an
ッキーちゃん
educated
か
guess that
が
Chikoritas
走
would
って
be
い
the
って
answer that I would get.
前線攻撃を仕掛け勝利しましたね。
You needed a tail whip for sure there after the sneak up.
Crouch roll moment.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's a really big learning curve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a pretty small timing window where you have, like, in mid-roll, where you have to angle yourself. If you don't, then you will go flying in the wrong direction.
Yeah, so we were able to sneak up on that last trainer. You're actually not supposed to. You're kind of supposed to get caught there, and this is where you get taught about sneak up on trainers, but it works.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
He's gonna turn, he's gonna turn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Razor Leaf has a really, really funny mechanic where you have to get up like nice and close, otherwise it will actually target it from a distance that is too far away, which is questionable. I
ポケモンを複数体持ってるトレーナーさんの場合も最初のポケモンは先生でバシッと倒しちゃえば実質1体だよねみたいな 感じ
One
で
big
すね。
note, speaking of Razor Leaf, is that we actually
いや、
talked
怖いっ
over
すね。
Disarming Voice, and you might think that the coverage of having a fairy move would be nice.
なかな
But
か
just being able to have 3
こん
physical
な
moves and take full
バト
advantage
ルゾー
of
ンでは
Tail Whip is
ちょっと気を
actually
抜いた
better.
らすぐに押されてしまいそうですね。
Really, really powerful in this game.
Especially this early on in the game is kind of all we really use.
All right, so we have one more here in the tutorial zone. But I was looking up at the clock and we're at 32 minutes. So I'm wondering, with the goal of 40 minutes for the Dragonite incentive, I wonder how we're doing on that.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. We need a little over $5,000 towards that Rogue Dragonite. So I think that that's pretty possible still because the Pokemon fans are coming in fast and furious here.
Yeah, we got this. We got this.
You mind if I read off a notation?
Go for it.
Oh, brilliant. We have $102 from Jello. Longtime watcher, longtime donor, first-time cancer survivor. Since my favorite Monelectabuzz is not in this game, here's $102 for my second favorite, Jolteon, and of course for my favorite Vocaloid, Hatsune Miku.
ファストトラベルがあるのは素敵ですね。私の兄弟の XY をちょっと触らせていただいたことが、何年前怖いね。何年前かにあったんですが、ミアレシティは全く私にはマップが複雑すぎてわからなかったので、ファストトラベルって素敵だなって思います。
Not so good. But this one, pretty good. So we got the one shot. There was the first time I used Chikorita and it didn't
最
one
近
shot.
は
I was like,
昔のことが何年前だったかあんまり考えないようにしています。
All right, so
怖い
here
から。
is Zach. Zach is also rank Z, trying to make his way up to rank Y.
怖い、怖い、怖い。13年前なんて
Battle number 100
怖い
or something
よ。
like that. And he has failed every time, so maybe this will be his day.
Hey, he's got grit if nothing else. Like,
It's
keep,
true.
keep coming back after, you know?
that's a lot more motivation than the vast majority
Yeah,
of people
exactly.
on Earth have. So.
Well, then you fight him again in postgame, and he hasn't improved his team at all. So
It
Well,
that
no comment.
yeah, I'm trying to help the guy out, but he's not doing himself any favors.
Listen, he drives a cab for a living. He doesn't have time to train his Pokemon.
What if you just had them run outside with him? Speed up.
the-
A lot of them got to be as fast.
All right.
it's a slow
When I say
poke.
Slowpoke is not
No.
as fast.
Yeah, you got me. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know how this guy's gonna train up.
So this fight's going to be pretty
Oh,
gee.
wow.
Yeah, this Chikorita's good. I'm a big fan. All right.
Yeah, so before the EXP candies that we talked about, this Slowpoke was like the problem of the early game. We used to do things like bring in Mareep, but now that we're at such a high level, it's not too bad. And I mean, Chikorita, the GOAT.
Yeah, I mean,
apparently.
This one, respect. Most of the time, I hate Chikorita, but this one gets a pass. It's okay. It's okay.
Apparently, I gotta stick up for Chikorita. I don't know.
Listen,
I just need to do that.
Chikorita's only good because Faulkner's not in the game.
That
mean,
would,
yeah.
yeah. Why
Yeah.
doesn't if Chikorita's so good, then why doesn't TTS use it?
I think TTS should use it.
Yeah.
TTS is using it.
Oh, you're right.
That's a good call. So, anyways, that's rank up.
Congratulations on your rank. First rank up, everyone.
お、ランクが上がりましたね
Can we。get some thumbs up in chat, please?
Yes,
and thank
yes.
このランクを F まで上げるのが
Post
今
rank
回
up is
の
the perfect
カ
time
テ
for
ゴリ
some
で
donations
す。
there, so.
Oh man, well, there are plenty of folks here helping to rank up our progress towards that Rogue Mega Dragonite battle. And yes, I did just try that segue. We have $25 from New Amber. Happy Miku Monday. Blessing this run with Sneak Up for 1,200 points every card, :3.
Shout out Amber.
Thank you, Amber.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amber.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Amber just uploaded some new notes into the Twitch Discord, which you could join.
For this run.
Yeah, they're like a modified version of my notes for this run because my notes are anything but everything but beginner friendly.
Time for a few more?
Yes, of course.
Excellent. Something else that helped us push that Rogue Mega Dragonite battle incentive forward is this $100 from Cy J.
Yeah, J.
Hey, zypotic and crew. GDQ is always a week I look forward to because I get to spend it with the amazing Pokemon Speedruns community. You all are wonderful. Good luck on the run, zypotic, and let's go, boys!
Yes. Not yet.
Soon.
Coming up.
We're getting there.
Boys on the way. Time for one more?
Yep.
All right, here's $137 from Cyberwolf1201.
Ooh.
Hey, it's me, everybody's favorite number 137 Pokemon 1996, Porygon. Whoa, if it isn't a Pokedex Dono trade. Hey. Looks like you're raising money for PCF. Well, have I got a special dono for a marathon like you? Thank you, Cyberwolf. Keep the Pokedex donations coming, everyone.
Love the delivery.
That was great, yeah.
Thank you.
There's definitely still time for more.
All right, I'm gonna
actually
keep
hang
rolling.
on.
Well, wait.
We gotta discuss this.
We need to address this.
The elephant in the room.
Curry
okay?
time.
It's gelatin with a side of curry and
すごい見た目の食べ物。
and a flag. It's the flag ties it all together. Really.
Yeah.
これは
We'll not be taking
どういうことですか？米？
Unless you want to
米が
Yeah. If you have any comments or concerns about
あ
the
るの
curry.
かな？まず
Oh,
そこに
okay.
あれをかけてるのかな？さすがに。
Okay, it's croissant and curry. How bad could it taste?
クロワッサンか。
For information on how bad it may or may not taste, again, please.
なんだろう。
Donations always.
クロワッサン。
GDQ.GG/donate.
もっとなんか
Couple more
カレー
quick
と相性のいい
and,
パンはある気がするけど。
Here's 959
そ
from
こは
Eagle. Here's my favorite Pokedex
この
donation
土
for
地
one
な
of
の
my
かな？
favorites. Number 959, Amy Rose. It's Tinkaton for those. who are Big hammer, pink,
Bonk.
very cute.
I know.
Great tie-in.
I know the runner of the Miku run, Sparkle, is a big fan of Tinkaton.
Ooh. We've also got $100 from TWD Industries, donating 100 Pokedollars to replace the Pokeball you lost failing to catch a bird.
I appreciate it. Maybe I'll pick one up in solidarity.
Oh, good. Here's $100 from H Wang Bro. Good luck, zypotic and the couch. I know. Oh, was that Huang?
Yeah, it's Huang.
That was
It's Huang Bro, yeah.
From Huang Bro. Good luck, zypotic and the couch. I know you're going to kill it out
メイン
there.
ミッショ
We're
ン
all so
を
proud of you.
プリズムタワーを望む
Shout out
街
for my least favorite Pokemon, who shall remain unnamed.
No leaks. Thank you so much, Wong Bro.
We've also got $5 from Mockwing. Let's go, zypotic. Happy to see such a fun game being shown off by a great speedrunner and commentators. Hopefully we'll get to see fan favorite Pikachu make a mark on this front.
That's so funny. Well, I guess it's been spoiled.
Yeah.
But
That is so funny.
Wong Bro is an emote called Wong Bro Worst Poach. Worst Poke. And yeah, you could probably figure out what it was.
That's awesome.
Here's a $50 donation from Jack of Barb, simply saying, more mega fights, go! And we have just crested under $3,000 remaining in that Mega Dragonite battle.
We're so close,
That
guys. We
means
got this.
You might be able to get more megas afterwards, so please, again, exclamation point donate in chat.
Yeah, you really want to see these Rogue Megas. If you've played the game casually, there definitely are going to be some of them that were harder than others. But all of them probably took you, at least a few minutes, probably a few different tries.
一生さんは綺麗に壊れるんですね。
strategies that we employ.
なんか
It's needless to say,
微妙
these
に
strategies are like
こびりついて
ridiculous
残ったま
and
ま
we're
とかに
using
なら
things
な
that
い
we
の
would never think that we would use in a speedrun.
Honestly.
いや、景観に配慮した素敵な決勝ですね。
Party at the end of an 90% run is anything but
It is
normal.
そうだよね。
Funny.
None of us would have been able to predict the ZA team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have guessed two of them.
Yeah.
That's the extent.
But yeah, so we just got taught about these mega shards all over the place. We're actually going to ignore those in this category. They're kind of like a secondary currency. It just so happens that the shop that you can spend that currency at unlocks at rank F. So we literally don't have a chance to use them. Sorry.
Yep. So what I tried there was, if you land on top of Tawny's head, you can actually cancel the Rotom phone animation, which saves a little bit of time.
今のは良い子のみんなは
Pinnacle Watch.
あんまり真似しない方がいいよ。
I also will remember to pick up the Great Ball.
Yeah, pick up the Great Ball.
Priorities. Groucho running by.
Yeah, so we entered this zone for a couple reasons. One of them
こん
being
だけローリングで移動してる人なら
That's like 20%.
知ったらなんとかなるのかもしれないよ。
so we get that great ball, which we're going to use to catch a Pokemon later. And then also by entering this zone to begin with, we get a fly point that we're going to be able to fly to later for a fight. And even with all of that, it basically breaks even to just going around the zone anyway. So it's just completely worth it.
The backstrike is a pretty ridiculous multiplier in this game, and even that is still 53% on the Binacle. So,
yeah,
not great.
Binacle's not required. It is one of those things that is situationally useful, and we just won't be in that situation.
That is so true.
Yeah, and the only reason why we're trying to catch it is because we have Chikorita. In a normal run, we would have Totodile, which covers the same role.
And then for grass moves, we would catch a different thing, which has a slightly higher catch rate.
Yes.
By that, I mean guaranteed.
Yeah. All right.
Got this funny guy showing up. He's got quite the fit, and then a Baneri hair tie.
Baneri's got Pancham.
Yep.
I never saw that until right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Hey, I mean, the shades are very distracting, okay? How can you blame me?
The shades aren't even the most distracting thing. Like, what is that facial hair?
Hey, what's he catching strays for?
I don't know. It looks crazy. It looks good, so good for him, but it is still crazy.
It's a man Baneri.
Oh. I like that.
All right, so we're gonna switch to the great ball here.
I could do that.
You should do that.
You could do that.
You should do that.
Don't worry, I'm sure no one saw that. If you want, I can distract them with some great news on incentives.
Yep, that sounds good, actually.
All right, that great news is that we're getting so close to that Mega Dragonite. We're not quite there yet. However, we've also opened the next of the options for the Rogue battles. Rogue Mega Frostlass at $10,000. So not only can you help us get that Dragonite with, whoa my gosh, that just jumped just over $1,000, you can also help us get towards Frostlass, everyone.
Yes. Yeah, so give me that great ball back. Oh, I also got a Pokeball.
Shout out to this guy for following us and getting our Pokeballs for some weird reason.
This is so funny because we would literally never talk to this guy ever in a speedrun, but
We found a purple.
it is very funny.
That's actually kind of useful.
Yeah, so the whole idea behind why zypotic accidentally threw the Great Ball is you have to, in order to switch what Pokeball you're using, you have to start aiming. And we are in Zone 3, which is right behind Ivor here. We're going to be catching a new Pokemon, and we want to use that Great Ball. However, you'd have to start aiming first, then switch to the Great Ball, and then throw it. And timing can be pretty tricky for this, so switching to the Great Ball early and not throwing it.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever thrown it, so.
Yeah.
It's only natural.
That's never happened before.
It's only natural.
That's never happened before.
It's only natural.
Wow. All right, so this is Josie of the Fist of the Justice.
I too love Fits of Justice.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the fraction.
The Fist of
コメン
Justice.
ト欄が盛り上がっている。
They
じゃあ、
are
セティス団という
actually a bunch of
方
different, I
々
don't want to call them evil teams,
なんで
but
す
they're
ね。
like kind of different groups in the game.
Factions.
柔道着的な
Squadrons.
お洋服を
We aren't really
ユ
going
ニ
to
フォーム
interact
的
with
に
like
着
any
てらっ
of
しゃ
them
る
in the
方
run.
たちなん
You
です
actually
ね。
interact with like 6 of them
だからまあ
during the
格闘
normal
ポケモ
Legends
ンなん
run.
で
It
す
just
ね、
so
手持
happens
ち。
that all that stuff happens after rank F.
Oh no, I'm confused.
Yeah, do we want to talk about confusion?
It doesn't matter, surprisingly.
Your Pokemon runs in a circle sometimes. That's about it. It's kind of hilarious, I guess. I don't really know what else word to describe it as. It's just...
Compared to how annoying confusion is in regular games, to have it just be completely ignorable here, it's weird.
It's good. Actually, confusion,
I mean, it's nice.
Confusion deserves this. It's been too powerful
Yeah.
for too long.
Same thing with paralysis.
But it is really funny that, like, legitimately, myself included, so many people, like, beat the game and were like, I don't know what confusion does. I got confused, like, 6 times. I just don't know what it's doing.
I learned what it did yesterday, by the way.
Former world record
holder.
Y'all, we have under $1,000 for that Rogue Mega Dragonite. Chat, we're so close. Please snipe that incentive and keep the Megas coming.
I think that's guaranteed anyway, so...
That's pretty close.
And let me know
There
when a
we
good
go.
time is for a couple of the shorter and sweeter donations.
Yeah, so here we're gonna go meet up with Emma, and she's gonna give us some side quests. We're also gonna pick up a burn heal right here, because burn is still detrimental.
Yeah.
And outside of that, yeah, definitely time for some donations.
ヒットしましたね。
Fantastic.
今
All
の
right, here's 1940 from
通り
Salterfall,
道の
who
中に
says, Whoop. Thank you so much. Here's $10 from Wombat Fights, saying, it's pronounced bois. Boys hype. If you want to keep, if you want to keep telling me how to pronounce that word, you are more than welcome to do so in the donations. Thank you so much, Wombat Fights, for the information. We've also got, oh my gosh, there's just so many Pokédex donations.
Keep them coming.
Here's $5.79 from Necropolis. $5.79 for my favorite goopy boy. I think that's Gudra. Is that Gudra? Or is that Gumi?
It might be Gumi.
Is that Gumi? All right, thank you
Could
so
be
much,
Sliggoo.
Necropolis. Oh, true.
The forgotten one.
Here's $100 from Salments, not Salamence, Salments. A starch with curry is completely fine, and anyone who disagrees is wrong. That sounds like a challenge. If you have differing opinions on curry and your starches, again,
Let us
donate
know.
gdq.gg/donate. Here's $100 from the Cookie Monster. Different starch you could have with your curry if you want. Hate cancer but love Pokemon. Go Chikorita, go.
All right.
Here's $549 from an unnamed Pokemon fan. For my favorite Pokemon, Lilligant, less than 3.
Lilligant's a good choice. All right, so we basically got our side quest from Emma, and now the entire map is open to us, and we are going all over the place.
Yep.
So if you have ever seen a Scarlet Violet run, it's been done a couple times on GDQ and hotfix and all that stuff. A pretty common theme is running around the map early, getting a bunch of fly points and
素
getting
敵な照明を
we kind of do it like
天
a
井
light
から垂れ
version
下げ
of
ているようなお
that.
店
They
で
kind
も
of learned their
な
lesson
んか
and
ポ
just
ケモン
like
祭りでき
candies
そう
everywhere. But it
Thank
just so
God.
happens that a lot of the restaurants do have
いや
medium
耐
games.
久性が強い照明なのかも
It's fine. It's going to give us basically 10 level boost as soon as we get our main Pokemon that we still haven't spoiled yet, definitely.
Nope, no one. What could it be? I don't know.
あ
あとサイドミッションを
We probably should talk about it at this point because we're getting
進
the
め
quest
る
for
パ
it
ー
right
ト
now.
なんですかね
We do have. There's an exclamation mark on its head on the minimap, basically. So.
So we caught a Pikachu in the battles in the Wild Zone here, and that is for a mandatory trade as part of one of the side quests that Emma just gave us in the Looker Bureau for a Heracross. Heracross, if you know anything about Pokemon, very good Pokemon, should not be available 40 minutes in.
With trade EXP.
So, and then it gets perfect attack, it gets trade experience, gets a very good move pool, and a Mega Evolution, which is very good. And it's so good to the point where like even casual players who know nothing about speedruns are very familiar with boys. I've seen a lot of memes about it.
Yeah, it's fully taken over mainstream, which is wild.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's not just perfect attack, by the way, like the IVs and everything, which we probably won't go into because it doesn't really matter for the run, but it's also plus attack in addition to that, and the minus nature is speed, but speed is basically like a pretty small like change to your cooldowns, so it's to the point where it's probably like, I mean, special attack would be the best minus nature to have, but speed is probably second best, so.
Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous how quickly we just were like, yeah, we're using boys. There was nothing that even could possibly come close to using it as the main.
We hadn't even finished our casual playthroughs, and like everyone just kind of came to the same conclusion. Just like, yeah, this is it.
Less than $500 to Rogue Mega Dragonite. It's going to happen in any moment.
We're just gonna. We'll get it just
ビ
in
ッ
time.
ト A の最後のビットももうちょっとで達成しそうですかね
Boys.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like normally we do the naming incentives like we did for the starter, for the main Pokemon of the run, but because it is a traded Pokemon, we are not allowed to change its name. So we are stuck with boys.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're stuck with boys.
Oh no. How many French people will we piss off?
Shout out to our friends at the French
あな
Restream
るほど
slash.
有
We are
効な
so sorry.
ファストトラベルの地点の
Yeah,
Well,
technically
Kai-Ho
it's bois, which is French for
し
wood,
つつ
but boys
サイ
is
ド
so
ミッ
much
ションを
cooler.
進めてる感じのようですね。なるほど。ありがとうございます。
Anyways, off goes our Pikachu. Bro, you can start
お
watching again.
ピカさん、ピカさん進化されますかピカさん、
I love it. This is perfect. There he is. Right there.
何進化ではないな、これ。か。出た。この人知ってます。私このポケモンさん知ってますよ。破壊してくださるんですよね。このアルティを 破壊してくださるんですよね。
Except like Scyther that one time
Except for Scyther that one time, yeah.
for like a week.
That doesn't count.
So it's not going to be relevant in this run, but in the main any percent run, we get to the point of the game where we can start Mega evolving. And actually, if you meet the Rogue Mega incentives, you will see some Mega Heracross. And Mega Heracross has quite literally the highest attack stat in the game.
Yep.
Pre-DLC.
Pre-DLC. It's 185 base stat, which is just like massive compared to.
めっちゃレベル上がっ
We're gonna
た。
go ahead and turn our level 12 boys into a level 22 boys. A couple of extra
big boys.
excess candies.
One at a time.
One at a time.
I was thinking they were gonna be worth it if I could use all three at the same time, and then I proceeded to use them.
手持ちもわざわざ整理して。
So leveling up is going to both give us like a damage boost,
モア
but
様に
also give us access to a bunch of moves.
全て
We're
を
gonna take a nice
託すって
screenshot
感
and
じ
have a moment.
Oh, another one.
Click the wrong button.
And then we are going to continue one of the side quests. So Boys is actually the first or the last side quest we initiated, but the first one we completed. We've also initiated this side quest where we have to get a
We got
wedding
there,
ring back.
everyone. We are going to be fighting that rogue Mega Dragonite.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Dragonite. Another thing about the next one that's open, Frostlass, is it's actually Etiquette's favorite Pokemon, and also my favorite new Mega in the game.
Yes. Frostlass is great. And the battle is kind of interesting because for the longest time, it was one of the only ones we did not use Boys for. There are a handful of them that we would use other Pokemon for, and recent developments have allowed us to use Boys, and it is faster than the alternative. So.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is, if you want to see more Boys, not only do we need to see Boys in that Dragonite fight, thank you so much to everyone who donated to get that met. You can get even more Boys if you just donate towards that Rogue Mega Frostlass battle. We still need about 10K to get there.
Chat, isn't Boys just so cool?
Can we hear it for Boys?
I just love the, yeah!
Yeah.
And let me know when you'd like a few more donations.
We're just finishing up the side quest right now, and then we're gonna head back to the worker bureau to meet up with Emma. Other than that, take it away.
All right, thank you so much. Here we have $737 from
ローグメガドラゴナイトバトルは達成して、ローグメガプロ読めないバトルが増えてるのか。人が1個増えてました。
This isn't Claire Obscure. Here's $5 from an anonymous lover of Pokemon. $5 in honor of my favorite ZA lesbians, Jacinth and Laban. We love Yuri. Yes, let's hear it for lesbians, everyone.
We have some tragic news about where this run ends.
Oh no!
なるほど。雪目の子、メガ雪目の子さんとのバトルが一等達成すれば見れるようですね。
Lesbians, trans rights, and I lost count of the fourth one.
Yeah, there's something.
Probably orbs.
And going fast. There you go. They do love that as well. Would you like any more donations while we're finishing up the side quests?
So first off, I threw a ball with the Sableye because it's really, really slow when you leave them there. However, it got in. It's very unlikely to get in. And it getting in means that I didn't throw a ball at the Bunnelby because I want to leave a party slot open for a mom that's coming later. Past that, should be good. Donation time.
Oh, great. All right. Here's $50 from Breakfast Garage Gaming. Let's meet that fitness boxing incentive. We are happy to provide controllers to GDQ every event to help the fight against cancer and the noble goal of aiding humanity every year. For those who don't know, the fitness boxing franchise is a great way to start exercising. It's a great workout. Favorite Pokemon is number 83 Farfetch because it has a leak. Close enough to Best Girl Miku.
Big fan of Farfetch.
Farfetch is relevant in the other Kalos game.
I do like
for speedrunning. So.
I do like ducks.
Yeah, we're making the French rounds this event.
With that donation helping us on the fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku bonus game incentive, what a mouthful, that means that we need a little bit over $52,000 in the next few hours. So make sure you keep the love coming for that in addition to our megas, everybody.
Absolutely. So yeah, we have got Emma here. Emma is the local detective, also a character from XY actually. Yeah.
And I win.
She's a little bit of a pushover here. We actually would fight her later on, and that team is actually kind of interesting.
It's pretty cool.
Shows off one of the new megas as well.
Our friend Malamar.
Friend Malamar. Definitely friend-shaped.
It's something shaped.
Anything is friend-shaped if you want it to be.
It's also brain-shaped. At least its head.
Yes.
Very large.
Very Megamind-esque.
Maybe giggle, so I wanted to hop in really quick.
Go for it.
Here's $25 from Jacob. Since Frosthouse is an ice type, does that mean we're cracking open a cold one with the boys? Let's get that net.
Only if we make the incentive.
That's true. 電流か。メガ電流ですね。
We need another $9,500 and change to get there. So again, gdq.gg/donate. Or if you're watching specifically on Twitch, you can use the Twitch charity tool to make your dollars go even further. You can even donate under $5. Normally the minimum is $5, but the Twitch donation,
メインミッションのことが起きましたね。今回がだいたい10ぐらいまでやりますが、EST も感じはしてちょうど半分くらい終わったって感じですからね。
We're going to use one of the newest features in the game, and the benches, which actually have not done anything in any other game, but here they allow us to transition between day and nighttime, which the battle zone is triggered during the nighttime, so we want that to happen. And
we managed to sleep on the anti-homeless bench. Good for us.
So yeah, we're going to teleport to the battle zone, and we're going to get our first taste of battle cards, which is something new and very innovative with these battle zones for speedruns.
Yeah, so we saw in the tutorial zone that basically every battle gives us a certain amount of points. We also have this ability to pick up these cards to get more points. Here we're going to use a super effective move to get 200 extra points. We've got nothing for Ralts here, so we're going to see what comes out next. Pichu, still nothing for that. So we're going to go ahead and just take the points for the win. But this particular trainer is very important.
Yes. The Ultra Ball guys, as they're affectionately dubbed, they go off double points cards, which are you're going to see after I pick it up. It's going to have like glowing numbers, and it's going to have a really...
wow, let's go. That is like the best card, especially with a Weedle right there.
Thank you, New Amber and T-Pad and
So that right there,
ああ、本当だ。ベンチでさっき休んだことに時間が夜になって、
Yeah, so that's by far the best card.
このゾーンが出たんですね。ああ、なるほどね。
That's double Cleffa.
So yeah, we're probably, it's seeming like probably going to be pretty difficult to...
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess we might get out with this one.
Yeah, so there's a lot of math, a lot of trying to make sure that you're picking up the good cards, making sure you've got a good amount of points per battle. And yeah, it is very chaotic. And the trainers, their positions in battle zones are kind of random. Yep. The card positions are random. What you get for cards are random.
And what the trainers have
what the trainers
also
have
the trainers are pulled from a random pool. So you can know what they are, but you don't know which ones you're going to see.
Yeah. So it is a lot of on-the-fly routing, and that went better than
most. Pretty much as good as you can expect,
It was
realistically.
definitely above average. I didn't have to really stop moving at all. I didn't have to do too much funny business.
Yeah. So here's Yvonne, the Y-ranked trainer.
You'll begin to notice a trend. Zach, Yvonne.
Maybe.
It's kind of there.
Trends exist, even if they're meant to be broken.
So yeah, this trainer is actually kind of annoying without any sort of experience candies. So she has two fairy types, which we don't have coverage for. We only have takedown to hit neutrally. And then her ace is Vivian, which is a bug flying type. If you know anything about type matchups, Heracross is 4 times weak to flying, which means that if a flying move goes into Heracross, it takes 4 times the damage. And so if we were to give that Pokemon a turn, it would absolutely massacre Heracross.
Yeah.
Yes, this is very true.
Especially with that fake tears that just came up.
Yeah.
But this
多
is
分
good. The Swirlix
こういう次のランクに向けたバトル
I got the takedown
は
off right before the charm.
多少強めに
great. This should be a one
な
shot.
ってると思うので、回復とかをしてから挑んだりするんだと思うんですけど、
Boys being
ボア様がめっちゃ強いから、 そんなのはいらないのかな。
obedience thresholds, and the obedience threshold here happens to be 25. So.
Yep. In any percent, we
王
use
様
6
に
here, which
キャリーされてい
well,
る。
we use 6 at the same spot where I used the 4. So it would push you up basically perfectly. If you fight too many trainers in the Y battle zone, then you you risk over leveling. However, with that fight, if you are a higher level and use 6 the candies, you get to go takedown, and it just one-shots both the first 2, and then you can just aerial ace without a worry.
Yeah. So yeah, this is sort of the first of the sort of trend of you do the battle zone, you do your rank up battle, and then we're going to go fight our rival. Then we're going to do the battle zone, and so on and so forth. The next one has a pretty interesting NPC that we're going to be passing along the way.
It's the one after.
It's the one after?
You did the thing I did.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can do it now.
Yeah.
So there's an NPC. We always try to guess what the Pokemon following them is going to be. It could be one of 8 Pokemon. It's Cleffa, Clefairy, Pichu, Pikachu, Machop, Eevee, Patrat, and Slowpoke.
Yep.
So everyone guess what you think it's going to be.
Everyone guess what you think it's going to be. You can donate, and maybe some of those will get read. What do we think on the couch here?
I'm going with Clefairy.
My money's on black, I mean Slowpoke.
I'm going to go with Eevee.
I said Eevee last time, but I think I'll go with, we'll say Pichu. It was Pichu last time, or no, it wasn't, but Pichu's cool.
Was it Pichu the last? It was Pichu one of the time.
Yeah,
It was Pichu this morning.
night.
It was Pichu this morning.
Oh,
Yeah, it was this morning.
Okay, that's what
It was Pikachu last night, and then
Yeah.
it was Machop
Yes.
for the one before that.
Yeah, so Clefairy's due, is what I'm hearing.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how numbers work, yep.
As you can see, it's very serious.
So we're about to have a rival fight with Naveen. However, that's not particularly difficult, and then so we can fit in a few donations.
Excellent. Here we have $25 from Miriam. If boys is female when traded and likes girls, does that make them a lesboys? Donating for Frostlass, the favorite Pokemon of lesboys is everywhere. Thank you so much, Miriam. We've got great support coming in both for Frostlass and for Hatsune Miku. This too is Yuri. We've also got $214 from Dedena Williams.
Wow.
Let's hear it for the boys. Let's give the boys a hand. Let's hear it for the Speedle. You know you gotta go real fast.
I'm trying.
Time for a few more?
Yep.
All right, here's more donations that are pushing that Mega Frostlass incentive forward. $100 from yet another anonymous Pokemon fan. 100 Bulbasaurs to meet the Mega Frostlass battle incentive and help the fight against cancer. Thank you to that anonymous donor and all of your many Bulbasaurs. Here we've also got $47.80 from Frozen Flygon, another Pokemon that I know is quite cold. Hello from backstage to all the Pokemon friends on stage and in the crowd. Here's $47.80 for Frostlass's Pokedex number. Let's see that rogue mega fight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Flygon.
Thank you, Court.
Time for one more?
So here we're about to fly to the center that we originally met Tawny at right before Zach. And then we were going to take the bench that's right there, and then we're going to cab to a location that is where a future rank up battle will happen. And then we'll hop into a battle zone, but we have time for a few.
Excellent. We've got more community donations. Here's Dark SR with $5. Hey, Zypotic. PSR Fantasy Football League mate Dark here with a reminder. In this game of seconds, always watch your surroundings. You never know when your situation can abruptly change. Believe me, we both know. By the way, go Mets, colon, parentheses.
No comment.
Thank you, Dark.
Here's also $10 from Shelty.
Yeah, Shelty.
Good luck, Zypotic. Wish I could be watching from the stream room instead of the airport. You and the boys are gonna kill it.
Thank you, Shelty.
Thank you, Shelty.
Thank you, Shelty.
We also have a request from Shelty. Chat, can we get a dono train with your favorite Mega Evolution? Here's $10 for the best Cloud Bird Mega Altaria. Thank you so much, Shelty, for the idea.
こんなにファストトラベルなんかもついて便利になった作品でも不思議にはお金を払って持った方がいいこともあるんですね。
All right, so here we are in our next battle zone. That's a very good card to start.
Yeah, so basically the general objective here is to get as many cards as possible because while the trainers do give points, the majority of your points are going to come from these cards.
These are some good cards.
Yeah, that's a good start.
So yeah, so having as many cards as possible gives us the most chance to get a card that gives you a lot of points.
And these ones are especially nice because they can only be done with boys. So we don't need to swap around our Pokemon. It's fine when we need to do it, but it is faster to just be able to do everything with boys.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we didn't actually explain it, but the main reason we tried to catch the Binacle earlier was because Binacle has water moves, and you can get like land hits with water moves instead of like a knockout with flying or something. So you'll notice that our team is quite diverse in type coverage, and that is done intentionally to make sure that we have as much of the spectrum covered as possible. Early game is actually restricted to like 7 or so types, I think it is. And so we make sure we have all of those types, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, there's only like a handful of types, and we pretty much have every single one covered. 3 of them are by boys, and then there's like 4 other Pokemon that cover 1 each.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You got 24, by the way.
Yep. 24 is important because we get a quite powerful move that you might have heard of, known as Brick Break. It is quite the sizable upgrade over having Rock Smash.
Yeah, we go from 40 base power to 75.
Yeah, and it's a little odd because we want to change the move as soon as possible, but at the same time, because a lot of our XP is coming from these random trainers, we don't know when we're going to get it.
I think I'm just going to run away because I can't complete anything here. The second one's like Arbok or something.
Yeah, that is also possible. If you get seen by a trainer, I think I don't know the exact odds, it's like 50-50 to either just initiate a normal battle or
必要な分のバトルだけしたらもうあとやりたくないから、今見つかったのはロス勢かもしれないですね。
This will do. Well,
that's all right. That's 2 cards cleared regardless, and the odds that I don't see anything super effective are low. Not impossible, so that could be bad, but
all right. So this is we're doing okay here. We haven't had any like terrible cards yet. So there are some cards that are like a lot of the land elemental types, so like land 2 fire type moves or land 2 water type moves. They require a lot of effort for not many points. Typically, it's like 100 or 200 points.
Like that.
Like that, yeah.
and that's also water type, which is like, well, I went too close to her, so couldn't get around. But also, land water types is really bad in this situation because we don't have our best friend
Binacle.
Or
Totodile.
Yeah, normally in a run, you would get Totodile and then you would catch a Spinnerack in where we fought the Sableye, and then that would give you full coverage. And the Spinnerack is guaranteed, very much unlike.
Yeah, the Spinnerack knows Absorb, which surprised a lot of us.
We do have a donation with opinions on starters if you'd like to hear that.
Sure.
Here's $25 from TTS for Life.
Oh, I know what this is going to be.
Dearest Chikorita, it is with heavy heart that I must tell you that I refuse to use you in my Heart Gold Soul Silver run for this Wednesday. Furthermore, it is despicable that you are beating up my favorite starter Tepig throughout the run. Shame on you.
Hey,
regards, TTS for Life.
I'm a big Tepig fan too.
Thank you, TTS.
Thank you, TTS. I'm a big Tepig fan too. Unfortunately, it seems the masses are not.
Yeah.
奇襲が強いですね。
TTS for Life's Heart Gold Soul Silver run on Wednesday, which will be very exciting. There will be no Chikorita.
He took our Cyndaquil from these set of starters, and he's using it.
Exactly. So yeah, that finished up that battle zone. We got decent cards, but the point values weren't very good, so it ended up being a couple more fights than we would have liked. But
yeah, the order was also quite unfortunate.
Yeah, that last card like really saved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those immediate, much like seen in the first battle zone, the immediately knockout cards they're the best. There's no other way to put it.
And this goes into the later game too for the any %. After rank F, the point values jump a lot, and the best card in the game is still the unaware knockout, except it's for 20,000 points instead of 1,200. So yeah, very good unaware knockouts.
Got Zavi. We're still following the pattern.
Yep, there's ZYX looking very pattern related. What could the next trainer's name possibly be?
Could be anything.
It could be anything. It's true.
So small little thing, here's a Kadabra. If we were level 25, we would be able to use Brick Break there. A bit of a faster animation, but we end up using Pin Missile. it's very important that we KO the Kadabra as fast as possible. It always uses Reflect turn 1, and Reflect has quite a bit of a wind-up, but once it's up, it'll boost the defense of the entire team for a certain amount of time. So we just don't want to have that.
Yeah, we can bypass it with Brick Break, but it still is an extra turn for us.
この辺からじわじわに進化ポケモンの1進化目とかが出てきてるんですね。
has a really, really long cooldown, so it is
very fast animation, really long cooldown.
Yeah, it's not exactly fun. It's got a comparable cooldown to the likes of like Flare Blitz, which is slightly more powerful.
But it really it can't miss. It can't miss until it does.
I absolutely can't.
Yeah, that's the funny thing about the can't miss line in this game is it doesn't mean anything.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, we got some more croissant and curry.
Does more curry mean there's time for more donations?
Oh, you know it.
Oh, fantastic. And don't forget, you can always tell us your opinions on curry out there in the audience and on chat. Here's a $10.37 donation from Greta Ice Fiction. Vixen, sorry, wow. Good luck on the run, Zypotic. I am so happy to see you on the stage to spread the Alolan Vulpix agenda.
Yes.
And to put on an
彼、多いな。
I'm rooting for you in the
あ
crowd.
の山半分でも私食べれるか。
And that is a good reminder that Greta is not the only one in favor of some cool Pokemon here. We have more donations that are pushing for that Mega Frostlass battle incentive. We need about $8,000 in the next 35 minutes, which, given how much y'all came out and forced for that Dragonite, I am certain is possible. So make sure you put an exclamation point donate in chat wherever you're watching, or go to gdq.gg/donate.
Yeah, make sure to donate for Frostlass. That's definitely a very fun rogue battle.
Would you like one more donation while we go through this cutscene?
Yeah, we have space for a couple more.
Oh, fantastic. Here's $10 from Nick Pixels. Zypotic, are you seriously speedrunning all by yourself?
Nah,
I'm with the boys.
Boys.
Proud of you, bud. Good luck on the run. To everyone in Pokemon speedruns, I love you and all you guys. Sorry, it's all you boys. We've been there. Here's also from The Fool, a $282 donation. Here's for my favorite Pokemon, Gardevoir. Trans rights, lefts, and we can't forget about the trans centers. Thank you, The Fool, for helping us find our center.
Covering all our bases.
It's important.
Yeah, time for one more.
You got it. Here's $5 from Kitty by the Door. Who knew that one Thin Lizzy song was about Pokemon? The boys are back in town.
Now it's time for the grand reveal.
That's right.
メインミッション8ランク V を目指して、見させてもらってる攻略チャート的には、メインミッションの10でランク F になるよって書いてあるけど、8の段階でまだ V を目指してるんだよ。そんなのどうやって F に上がるんだろう。
This run's very interesting because it is incredibly intense during the battle zones, and then you need something to keep the mind at bay in between.
Yeah, the rogue battles and the battle zones are a lot of thinking, a lot of button clicking, a lot of faster
decision making.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the rest is like
movement.
There are some interesting battles.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Not in this run.
This one is not it. I mean,
the last one?
Well, I mean, this one, I guess any percent, there's like a range you can go for with Pin Missile.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not high enough level. I could clip Pin Missile for fun. Unfortunately,
hey, you could also crit.
You could.
No one said you couldn't crit.
Let's find out. Oh, okay.
You crit. Good job.
That was a really good idea. I appreciate it. It would be funny if it would have been funny if Brick Break wasn't off cooldown because of that. Well, that's crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It would be really funny if somebody donated $10,000.
Anyone? Well, there's always the opportunity at gdq.gg/donate.
Yeah.
I do have a not quite 10K, but still very welcome $17.10 donation from Scylla Forest, donating towards my favorite Mega Evolution in ZA, Frostlass, with its Lumiose dex number of 171. That puts us at just under $8,000 to go in that incentive chat. Keep up that pressure. Thank you and please. That's the wrong order. Please and thank you.
The message got across.
Frostless is such a good mega. One of my favorites for sure.
Wait. Rank W is Rintaro.
I mean, Wintaro, kind of.
Rintaro?
Maybe it's a pronunciation difference?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Interesting.
It's gotta work.
They're breaking the mold. This is suspicious.
We'll look into this later.
Yeah, for now we're going to go ahead and do another sleep in another battle zone.
Don't they even fix it for the next battle zone after?
No, not really.
I mean, technically.
They do,
Technically,
though.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. So every battle zone, you'll notice that every battle zone has been in a different spot in the city. This one is kind of an interesting one. There are actually some rare candies and stuff that you can grab, or one rare candy and one experience candy you can grab. We don't need to get it in this category, but this would be like the first one where you really see us go up onto the rooftops, because there are usually higher level trainers up there. So first couple cards looked okay, or at least the fighting card was good.
We got a good one right out the gate, yeah.
奇襲というシステムが強いし、
The other one.
KO with
ボア
fire.
様というポケモンが強い
Yeah,
し、
like landing with
強い
fire or
な。
sneak up with fire are really easy to do. Knockout with fire is like super situational.
Yeah.
Fletchling isn't the best at actually using fire moves.
Oh, hello there.
All right, well this guy's
Sorry, did
good.
someone say my name?
I don't know, can you KO with Ember?
I absolutely cannot. I'm sorry, I'm the wrong Fletch for this.
That's unfortunate.
No, too much. I use Aerial Ace there instead of Brick Break at first because I was hoping that it would put it like super low so that I could basically guarantee that the Ember would kill, but it's our best friend.
It worked last time. Maybe we could get another one of those.
Let's see.
Eh.
Close enough. Not really.
You'll take it.
I will definitely not decline this card.
Yeah, one of the things you're also doing, in addition to like seeing this knockout with fire type moves, you don't actually have to do every card that you get.
Starmie is not going anywhere.
Where's it going? Nowhere. Nowhere, apparently.
Yeah, you don't have to do every card that you get. You can swap them out, like we've done with the water cards in the past. But you also kind of want to balance, like, is this card even worth going for? If you've got like a knockout with fire for 100, like, even if you can do it, like, is that actually worth the time?
Yeah.
300 here is like borderline good.
皆さん、ヒトデマンさんが好
In
き
the right
に。
situation, you should go for it, but otherwise probably not.
Maybe if
These point values are not
Yeah.
being kind.
maybe if we see like a hone in
Oh
or something.
Oh, that's a lot of water type cards. Should be one more around
We
here.
are currently heavily mourning the loss of our good friend Binacle.
I'd like to enlist one Binacle for the team, please. No? Oh.
We could have done the side quest for the Faroki.
True.
Yeah,
Route that
Hey,
in.
Fletchling's back.
Oh, hey.
just work on 1
プ
HP.
レイヤーの皆さんもっとこんな大きいカブトムシさんが
Also, let me know if you'd like a string of some smaller
バ
donations.
トルゾーンでとことこ歩いてるのを警戒した方が
Yeah.
いいですよ。
Two would probably be good.
Yeah, you got it. This is not small in number, just in length. $144 from Rock of Aegis. Donating $144 for my favorite, definitely not cold guy, Articuno. That's something else that's pushing that rogue Mega Frost last battle forward. Thank you, chat. Keep those donations flowing in.
1200 KO is back.
Yeah, so we did get literally the perfect card. No notes. And just like that, we were out.
I hope we're out.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is high enough level. This might be 450. I shouldn't have said anything. It wouldn't have changed the outcome.
It's the etiquette special.
50 short, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe this X. I don't remember what the right one is. Another fletchling. They're all they're all over the place.
Better a
More
lot of.
accurate Fletchling.
I'd rather have a lot of Fletchlings than the 3 Pidgeotos we had on a previous run.
Yeah, that was something.
Well, the Pidgeotos aren't the problem. It's the Fletchinders that are with. They're with.
Yeah, that is true. So now we're off to fight Rintaro. This is the place that we cab to, the second cab, that is.
So something interesting about this fight, so he's going to have the 3 elemental monkeys from the Unova region, Semi-Seer, Semi-Sage, and Semi-Poor. And they're all going to use Protect turn 1, which is a funny move in this game because you can just kind of bypass it. Aerial Ace is a super fast cool cast.
チャレンジポイントっていうのを貯めて、チャレンジチケットっていうのに、
At least on the first one, Semi-Sage, because it's good anyway.
で、なんかこの昇格戦みたいなのに挑めるんですね。
Effectively just make it trivial to defeat it.
Yeah. Brick Break also has a pretty decent chance to outspeed it, but that's much more important in any percent where you're a higher level and can guarantee the 2 KO with Brick Break and Takedown.
Yeah, basically the AI is going to try to time using Protect when they think that they're about to get hit. If you use a move with a long windup, they'll actually get the timing most of the time. But here, Aerial Ace is just so fast that he doesn't stand a chance.
I had a quick revelation. Is the W for waiter?
That is something that's suggested, but
maybe.
Also, chat, we are swiftly running out of time to push that Mega Frost last incentive forward. Now, the estimate has us as having about 25 minutes left in this run. zypotic, how are you feeling pacing-wise?
This pace seems like faster than the estimate for sure.
Okay, so we have maybe only 20 minutes to get that Mega Frost last incentive met. That's $7,300 to go, but I am so certain that we can push it there, chat. So please make sure, go to gdq.gg/donate. Or if you are watching on Twitch, you can use the Twitch charity tool to donate and then utilize the Twitch extension, that little crosshair floating over your screen, and apply that donation to an incentive within 15 minutes of putting it in. Keep it going, chat.
So with that fight completion, we are going to find a peculiar little friend out here.
Yeah,
it's Zygarde.
It's Zygarde.
ワンちゃん。ワンちゃんだ。
But yeah, now we have to just chase it because it's trying to take us somewhere. But
without running?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that creates plenty of time for more donations.
メインミッション9、謎のポケモンを追いかけろ。
All right.
もうね、ワンちゃんは謎のポケモンなんだ。
Thanks to early detection, my mom is currently in surgery for her second bout of breast cancer with an optimistic outlook. Donating for my new favorite mega evolution, Hawlucha, less than
ワンちゃんを追いかけようって言われてるけど、
and thank you to all the work
ワンちゃんよりも
foundation is doing to
早く移
make
動してる。
fighting cancer easier for all of us.
Hawlucha XY reference.
Yeah, so true.
Here's also $10 from Sergeant Mug. Keep up the great work, zypotic. I love this game so much, so I'm grateful you're able to show it off at GDQ. All the Borgers are rooting for you, less than 3.
Thank you, Mug.
Thanks,
Yes,
Mug.
Mug.
Here's also $25 from JPEG. Donate to tell on yourself if you'd eat the croissant curry and also warm up that Mega Frost last battle. It's important. We do want to keep that incentive plenty warm, so please keep the donations coming and make sure that you apply them towards the Mega Frost last battle.
Yes, we really want to see Frostless for sure.
Yeah,
Remember, if she's cold, you're cold. Feed her croissant curry.
Well, speaking of Rogue Megas,
I was gonna say, if you were skeptical, you're like, I don't know if I really want to watch this Rogue Frostlass. This is gonna be like a little bit of a sneak peek. So this is gonna be our first Rogue Mega of the run. Kind of like in Legends Arceus, where there was like the noble Pokemon that kind of went berserk. They've got these Pokemon all around the city, kind of like they spawn in. I don't know. I forget the actual story. But yeah, basically there's Pokemon that will Mega evolve in a roguelike manner. And we basically have to take them out. So these Pokemon have ridiculously high health pools. This one in particular has like 25 times HP. And we are forced to use Lucario here. So it is quite interesting.
We would like to use Heracross. I mean, Lucario doesn't do a terrible job. Ideally, we want to use Heracross just because it's so powerful.
Yeah. The other thing here is because these Rogue Megas are Mega evolved, there actually is a mechanic in this as well where
暴走メガ進化のメガアブソル。
I think it's decreased damage if you yourself
かっこいい。
Mega evolved.
If you're not using a plus move.
Or plus
Yeah.
move. Yeah.
Which is the mechanic we just unlocked, just now, like literally now.
Yeah. Plus moves are kind of like the move mastery from Legends Arceus.
こっちはルカリオ
Plus button as you're building
を
the
お
Mega
借
Gauge
り
in
し
the bottom
て
right corner of the screen.
使う
You'll
ん
see
で
those
すね。
4 little segments. By using a plus move, you will use up one of those segments. And in order to Mega Evolve, you have to have the entire thing
that's
full.
really bad.
That is very unlucky, yeah.
And the other piece about building the Mega Gauge is using a move builds it. Using a move near your Pokemon, it builds it more, and then the Mega will drop little orbs scattered around that we can then pick up to build
メ
up.
ガルカリオ。
Or while we're already Mega'd, we can pick them up to refresh the gauge.
かっこいい。
Yeah, and we kind of use Mega and Plus moves a little bit interchangeably in this context because all moves used by Mega Pokemon are Plus moves.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they all bypass the massive debuff to non-Plus moves.
Yeah, and this Lucario's moveset is a little bit on the unfortunate side. So Lucario kind of is a mixed attacker. It likes to use special and physical moves. And it has Rock Smash, which Rock Smash is a great move that can drop defense. It's like 50% to drop the defense. And Aura Sphere is a fantastic move that happens to be a special move. So unfortunately, Rock Smash is really only boosting like the Bullet Punch, which is just not super effective against the Absol. So we're doing our best sort of cycling through those moves. That is a really unfortunate flinch. Getting rid of Aura Sphere is like the main damage here, so getting flinched there is superbly unfortunate.
Yeah, so each Rogue Mega has their own kind of like signature attack. So in this one, in this case, it's Dark Pulse basically. And if you have your Pokemon standing in it, it will be flinched on regular intervals.
All right, and here our Mega Evolution has worn out. So we're going to be trying to use plus moves where we can. That's a lot of Mega Juice we can grab. We also see the sides of the screen glowing red. That means the player is almost dead.
Yeah, when it's the solid red, that means we have 1 HP left.
There we go.
But we are through. Absolutely deserves a clap.
Yeah, not the best. Those Aura Sphere flinches were very, very, very bad because it didn't allow me to get through to the cycles who
今作は自分もダメージを受けるんでしたっけ？
retain your Mega potentially
ト
through
レーナーも。
Yeah, that's one of the toughest Rogue Megas for sure, just
で
because
も
we don't have a lot of
勝
control
っ
over
た
what
の
we
で
can do.
大丈夫ですね。
Looking like we're going to be pretty significantly underestimate at this point.
All right, chat, that means we need more donations to get that Rogue Mega Frost last battle. We've bought us a little bit of time by having the Mega Dragonite battle before, but if you want a second Mega, then you're gonna have to donate. We're still happy to hear about all of your favorite Pokemon or your favorite Megas, so perhaps make your number referential to those numbers in the Pokedex.
Absolutely, and we always love hearing the everyone's favorite Pokemon because we always get like a lot of unique ones. I actually like the changing the number to make it work. Like there was the donation earlier with the 4 Beldums.
Yeah, the 4 Beldums.
Like that was cute. I like that.
Yeah, those were very creative. Yeah.
While we're on the topic, can I slip in a few donations for the Pokedex ones?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. Here's $566 from
アブソルさんがメガストーンと一緒に仲間になって、メインミッション9が完了。
Here's also $50 from Diglett, saying, as you'd expect, Diglett Dick, Diglett Dick.
Trio.
あの謎のワンちゃんの正体を果たしてこの RTA 中に明かされるのでしょうか。
678 dimes for my favorite Pokemon, the fabulous female Meowstic, which is helping to push us above $280,000. Raise this event for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Time for a couple more Pokedex? All right, we'll keep them rolling. Here's $37 from the Sound Defense. If we're celebrating trans centers, we should also be celebrating trans point guards. Donating for Alolan Vulpix, the propaganda is working. That's another ice donation, moving the number up for Rogue Mega Frostlass. Keep it going, folks. Also, here's $38.60 from Gelastronaut. Very fun name. Hopping on the Dex donation train for the best transforming alien, pardon the mic hit, Deoxys. I want to ask the couch, which form is your favorite? Donation goes to Mega Frostlass.
I like defense form.
I like speed.
I was gonna say defense too.
そうですね。ランク F はストーリー進行で
Oh, also we got an Absol.
Yeah, we have an
通り過ぎるコマなので、今回はストーリーまではやらずに途中
Yeah,
まで
and basically the way that this fight's gonna work is we need to lead the Absol because she wants us to Mega Evolve during this battle. So we're going to lead the Absol here, and
Clash of Mega Evolution.
Clash of Mega Evolution.
I'd be pretty scared if there's a Crocodile that comes out, to be honest.
It should be okay.
I think you got it. You could do it.
Are you sure? I don't know.
I mean, if you're really worried about it, I mean, we might be able to do some. Oh wait, you sent out boys anyways.
That's the wrong mod.
Okay, we just gotta.
I'm just gonna leave.
Okay.
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 So anyways.
Let's hear it for forfeiting, everyone.
Yeah, giving up.
Yeah. So our second, we definitely are awaiting our second Oscar nominee. Yeah. So.
これはバトルを回避したのか
It just so happens that some of the fights in the game, not all, but some of them you can actually just forfeit. And normally that would just bring you out of the battle. If you're in a battle zone, it actually kicks you out of the battle zone. But in this case, it just counts as a loss. But because you're kind of like fly locked there, the game allows you to lose and progress the story still.
できるんだ。目の前が真っ暗になって、ポケモンセンターに戻されたりしないんだ。
The funny thing about that one is that we realized that you could lose it before we realized you could forfeit it.
Yes.
So we were intentionally depositing our Pokemon and losing the fight, and then we realized that you could just hit the minus button.
Reminder chat, we're swiftly running out of time to get that Mega Frost last battle, so I have a challenge to put to all of you, and that is to get us a donation train for the Pokemon that you think still needs a Mega. I know there are all kinds of people out there who think that their favorite Pokemon deserves a Mega. I want to hear from you. Give us their number, give us a $25 donation. Make sure, though, that it goes towards the Rogue Mega Frost last battle. We have one such donation from Ashamed Elephant for $33 saying, this dono is for my favorite dragon type that still deserves a Mega, Flygon.
Yes, absolutely.
I could see that one coming.
Yep.
Thank you, Elephant, for starting us off on that donation train. Make sure we get more people on that donation train. gdq.gg/donate.
Okay.
Oh no. This is a very
Some great cards so far.
Please walk over to me, Goomy.
As I say, target the Goomy, not the rocks.
Got there. Okay, that's
really good.
That is a lot of points.
Almost 2,000 points.
1,900 points.
That means we're going even faster, chat. Get the donations in.
Gotta go fast, just like I am.
Oh, over 2,000 points.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Wow.
So yeah, generally we're looking for about, what, like...
チケットポイント。画面右上
That's the general benchmark for a good run.
Yeah, so right now
の
we're
やつか。ピ
at
ックのゲージのやつを6000まで集めてマックスにすると
More cards that we can do. Very
昇
nice.
格戦に
Not the
挑
biggest
め
point
ま
values,
す
but
よ。
like at some point you just got to do battles.
そうですかね。
especially with the first 3 cards, there's no way you can complain about what
You kind of just have to do what you're given.
This zone's also a little bit awkward. It's the only zone that we do in the speed run that isn't really like on a city block or anything. It's more centered around this park. And the park is very open and it's very like you can see across it, which is good because you can see different trainers and you can see like the cards on the ground. But it's pretty bad because they can also see you. So, and the layout here, like there's a path that goes along the bottom. There's a waterfall you can fall down. There are some roofs you can go onto, but we typically don't. So.
Yeah, ideally you just could just skip the roofs. However, that's not always possible.
Yeah, a lot of times there's stronger trainers and sometimes better cards on the roofs. But in this zone specifically, it's just not worth going up there.
Yeah, you have to climb. Oftentimes when it was worth going on roof, there are the holovators that you can just teleport up like we did 2 battle zones ago.
Y'all, we've already raised over $4,000 for that Rogue Mega Frost last battle. That means we need under 6,000. Go, go, go!
Go, go, go.
You see an Ultra Ball hat guy ahead. You know what that means, double point cards.
Not even gonna need much of it, but anything would be very helpful.
If anything, it's a guaranteed card.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like this hopefully means that with the next trainer I can get out right away.
Yeah.
I just have positive memories associated with this guy. Okay? So
He's like,
absolutely,
he's my
yeah.
best bud.
Yeah.
Dude, I see the Gibble, I'm like, yes.
That's me whenever I see a Gibble.
Well, that's fair.
So true.
Shout out G-Shark. But yeah, for this next one, I need like anything.
Yeah, so we pretty much, we're basically guaranteed to get a card here that we can
I
do.
see a Vivian there, which means that I can complete this no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if this is super effective something.
Folks are hopping on that donation train. Chibi Carrera sends in $25. Take-a-ton needs a Mega Evolution, and I want no changes except she gets a bigger hammer.
No
Pereira,
notes.
you are
notes.
so
Yeah.
correct. Yeah, no notes. Thank you so much. Make sure, folks, that when you are getting on that train about the Mega that you want to see that doesn't yet have one, please put it towards Rogue Mega Frostlass. We also have $15 from Gear Station. Dunsparce should get a Mega, and it should just get another segment.
Again, no notes.
Yes,
No notes.
excellent.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Keep it going, y'all.
Yeah, so here we are fighting some very cute cards. Very tiny.
Yeah, and this fight is notable for two reasons. It is the only fight we're, after getting boys, I should say, that we are intentionally doing without boys. But it is also the only instance of a battle that is more of like an AoE battle. It's us against two Pokemon at the same time. So the positioning here, this is decent. Yeah, we definitely hit them both.
Nice.
Very
And
nice.
that
Very
is
nice,
incredibly
yep.
fast. That was really good.
That's about as good as it can go. The only better thing that could have happened was that slash hitting both of them, but I will never complain about that fight.
Yeah, you can kind of do the same thing using boys, and because Takedown has a really wide hitbox. But the issue with that is because you're using Takedown on two Pokemon with recoil damage.
Yeah, it's a
you
lot.
have to heal before and after, so it's better to just use Absol.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we're coming up on the final fight. There's like 3 minutes of talking here, so plenty of time for many donations.
All right, we're gonna get going, but while I'm reading the donations
カテゴリ
chat, make sure you're also
この方
submitting
が
more to me so that we get to
ラス
Rogue
ボス
Mega
になるの
Frost
かな
Blast. Here's $25 from Faulty Sage. The Pokemon that most needs a Mega Evolution is Spheal, which would just be a Spheal, but even bigger and, if possible, rounder. Here's
more notes.
$25 from Kale. Say it louder for those in the back. 2, 1, 3. Shuckle
まだ
Mega Evolution.
こっちのランクは V なのに
Everyone is so correct.
F
You're all
っていう
right.
こ
I
とな
don't
の
understand how that
どう
works.
して
We also have more fun Pokedex donations. Here's $8.90 from Lizzie. Quote, for the cutest and cuddliest Pokemon ever, Eternatus.
Well,
It's a choice.
I'm pretty sure it's
whatever,
poison.
yeah,
Please?
whatever floats your boat. to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. Here's $10 from Trinitronity. I think all of the Eevee evolutions need a Mega Evolution each. Yes, you're so right. Wow, everyone's just correct.
So I can't help but notice, but we're rank V,
Well, it's Vinny, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
but
Yep.
the category's rank F. So,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Chat, you've gotten us to under 5,000 to go for Rogue Mega Frostlass. Frostlass, I appreciate this pressure. Let's accelerate even more.
All right. So this fight against Vinny is pretty notable. It is our first instance of a mainline battle that we have access to plus moves. So we mentioned plus moves during the Rogue Mega battle, but the plus moves have another modifier to them. It's 50%, 20. I don't remember exactly what it is.
it's 20% when not super effective and
あ
30%
ス
when
マ
super
ホの
effective.
ソムの色が違う
Yeah, so we're going to be
みん
using
な
these
赤い
plus
のに
moves to basically guarantee 2 out of the 4 Pokemon here go down. Vinny ends up having a team that is quite weak to boys.
Conveniently.
And who isn't?
Which is really funny because the Houndoom lead, which Houndoom is actually good against boys, so
Yeah,
it'll be an interesting.
except when it sees Brook Break. Goodbye.
No, get out of there! Heracross, get out of there!
さあボア様でどこまで
So that's Fire Spin.
破壊してしまうのでしょうか
Fun little fact: moves like Fire Spin and Pin Missile that can like hit more than once count for those different cards in those battle zones. So if you have like a land 5 super effective hits, you can just land 5 Pin Missiles and that's it.
Yep.
So one thing I did right there is I just preloaded a plus move, so it will apply the next time I attack,
That's a very common thing in the any percent route. You do that a lot with plus moves.
which I've been trying to do like the whole weekend while practicing, and actually couldn't manage to actually do it until now. So, I mean, pick the right time to do it.
There's a new Mega.
New Mega.
Yes, this is a very
目が
quick one.
ジジロ
This is the first one you see in the run, so or in the game. Period. Not just the
Well,
run.
oh yeah, yeah.
The first new one.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And little known fact about what just happened. Very interesting quirk about plus moves is that it makes multi
Ah.
and Rock Blast hit 6
強い
times
な
instead of the normal
ボア様
5 times.
Yes.
And so that was the one question
相
mark we
性
had with
的に
damage
も
calc, was that this
強い
range
し
was not making sense. Like it should never have died with 5 hits.
Also, time is going to come up on the fade out after rank F here.
ああ、F まで上がっちゃった。
Time.
Crowd, let's hear it for zypotic!
さあ、このカテゴリーはランク F ですから、当然 F まで上がったら、
Yeah, actually,
That's so good.
I actually
Good
played last
game.
night while practicing, and this is like 8 seconds slower than my PB before that. So I had run the category a lot when the game first came out, but then after that, I kind of took a big break, basically around the time I got in, and came back and just like now the motivation is definitely back, and this was truly a blast. Shout out to Troy Cord, shout out to Borger's Cord, shout out to the Switch Speedrunning Discord. You should definitely join the Switch Speedrunning Discord. This is a very, very beginner-friendly category, as it's relatively simple. There's a lot of like,
まあ、
you can pick up the decision making
今
as you
回の
go.
カテゴリーだ
You
と
don't need
1時間40分53秒ですけれど、
and
まあ、全然メインストーリーの途中でございます。
overloaded with like information or anything.
いわゆるメインストーリーを全部やるやつ。
Yeah,
2%
you pretty
は
much the same for the other one.
I, you know, big thanks to
6時間半くらい
Yes, for sure.
Thank you
かかり
guys,
ま
thank
す
you
の
guys
で、
for being on my
This was an absolutely killer
こ
first ever
の
GDQ
先
run for
も
you. So
た
that's,
くさんいろいろ
Yeah, this is
話的には
my first time
山あり
playing
谷ありのようでござい
this
ま
I
す。
don't know. I just like
気に
think
なる
about it as
方
if
は
it's like, I don't know, I'm just having fun.
exactly.
自分で
But
遊んでみてくださいね。
Speaking of road
君の
megas,
目で確かめてみてくださいね。
And that means, chat, as we're setting up for this Dragonite and fighting it, you still
で、
have just a little bit
今回
of
は
time.
ビ
We
ッ
need
トがあり
under
ます。
$5,000. Sorry, I didn't. Let me do this right. Meet me at mic 2.
ビットで、
We just need a little bit to
ロ
get that rogue mega
ーグメガ
on top of the
ド
Dragonite. So
ドラ
make
ゴ
sure you go to
ナイトバトルとローグメガ
GDQ.tv/donate or put an exclamation point donate
プ
in
ロ
chat or use
読
that
めないバトル、
charity tool.
メガ回遊とメガ雪目の子が
incentive while
ご
we're
ざいま
doing
して、
this mega fight.
メガ回遊のバトルの方はもうビットが達成されています。
Simulator. It's not quite the exact
か
same
ら絶
as
対に
the
披露されま
as
す。
like as if you were doing it mid-run. However, I'm going to be using the same mons.
雪
and,
目
like,
の
they're
子はまだ達成してないから、
similarly leveled.
ま
before you
たせ
go
待
in,
ち
why
の
don't
時
we
間を
take a
いただ
second
け
and
るの
look
か
at。the party really quick.
So we have a very likely crowd of mons.
This party is incredibly
ああ、す
intentional.
ごいな。
It is ridiculous.
Yeah. So we have all-star Totodile, which is why in any percent you would have to use Totodile basically.
あらかじめ作っといたクリア後データで、
There's no like screech requirement basically. That screech is like the
暴
feature
走
thing of
メガ進
Totodile.
化、
Here,
ああ、
and
ボス的な感じの
just cycle quickly,
ポ
get
ケ
it
モン
over
と
with.
のバトルを行
Phantom,
うよう
Force
でご
Curse
ざい
is
ます。
actually might not be the first thing you
偽
would
文
think of when you
値
think
が
of
すごい
Pokemon
尖っ
speedrunning,
ている
but
ね。
it's a very, very important move for everything, really. You use it on about half of the rogues that you use in the run, and then of course, Heracross boys, our beloved.
Yeah, and Forest Curse, for those that don't know, adds the grass typing to the Pokemon. So it doesn't replace the typing like a move like Soak would with water. It legitimately adds the grass type to the Pokemon. So the first one we're going to be fighting here is Dragonite, which is a dragon flying Pokemon. And so it's going to become a dragon flying grass Pokemon.
All right, so I'm gonna hop into the fight in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and so Mega Heracross's Mega Horn is so powerful with the same type attack bonus that literally just getting it to be a neutral damage attack, which is what we do in this case, already makes it do a ridiculous amount of damage. On top of Aerial Ace being super
メ
effective
ガ回流
and Rock Blast already being super effective. So it just gives us so much power, and it lasts for the entire battle, unlike Screech, which has a duration.
Yeah, so we're going to start with Phantom Fair. The grass type was added to Dragonite you see on the side. We're going to be using Screech and Leer, along with the other moves. The other moves are mainly to build our Mega Gauge, and we mentioned earlier that the stat stages are going to be additive. So Screech applies for about 30 seconds, I think it is, and Leer is 12. So getting 2 of those off means we have about 72 seconds worth of stat downs on the Dragonite.
Yeah, and now we get to see Mega Heracross for the first time.
Mega Boys!
Mega
Let's hear it for
Boys.
Mega Boys.
Has a massive 185 attack, which
And
is
watch
unhinged.
森の呪いというやつで、相手ポケモンに草タイプを
Watch the next one.
つけ
It's okay, boys is just stalling
They
to
are-
this Mega Frost last.
Oh,
It's a little
Saba.
over $4,000 remaining, chat. We can still get there.
を使ってなんかや
And so
っ
something
てんな。
interesting about the halfway point here is
い
that
やー
the little
弱点
thing,
を
which
つ
means
ける
we
よう
can't do
に
anything while that happens, so we usually
で
try
き
to
る
time
の
a
が
sword stance for that period.
とても強いんですね。
And there it goes. Oh,
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, this is like the charge attack, but
there it goes.
no need.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you did that casually, you may be
And
like,
time.
where? Yeah, there's the time. Where was the big hyper beam attack? That's what we just skipped by, defeating it so fast.
1分
each
45
thing
秒
at the end of the
8
after the second phase, each thing
グッ
has
ド
their
ゲ
own
ー
special
ム
attack
で
that
す
it uses, and for Dragonite's case, it's like a very
皆さ
powerful
んの
attack
中
that
で
hits the
も
entire
う
arena, and while it's
ちょっ
doing
と
that, you
倒
can't
し
actually
方わ
attack
か
it
ん
if
な
it's
いよ
out of bounds.
という方が
So
も
it's
しい
kind
らっ
of
しゃ
really
れば
bad if you let that happen because you lose a
参
lot
考
of
に
time.
してみる
Yeah,
の
being
も
able to be so
い
much
いか
higher level
も。
means that like it's like 100 to 70 is like a similar percentage gap between the fight in the actual run and like the boys level, because we've started like using a lot of rare candies just to make those fights like significantly faster. Like if you let it get out of the arena even once, it is very slow and not very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I think that'll be all.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for having me.
I hope you all enjoyed.
Yes, I hope you all enjoyed.
And just a reminder, if you are interested in this game from a speedrunning perspective, definitely join the PSR Discord, Switch PSR Discord. You can find a link to it on the speedrun.com page. So that should be it.
Enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much.
メガ雪目の子の方はちょっと達成ができなかったかにゃ。
I know prize foo.
Show me.
Well then, prize
は
hacker.
い、ということで
am the player one, and I'll show you
ポ
the
ケ
prize foo.
モンレジェンズ ZA でございま
This
し
is
た。
the loading zone. We can spawn in any
はい
sort of
それ
prize
で
we
は
need.
次の対数の
Day
準備に
prizes,
移りますの
daily
で、
prizes,
しばらく
whatever
運
we
慶の方の
need. Try
会
it.
話をお楽しみしながらお待ちくださ
See,
い。
we have this eternal flower Floette Perler brought to us by Greta Ice Vixen. This Floette the variant originally appeared in Pokemon X and Y, but you literally had just seen ZA, which you can attain this great Floette from. But you can also attain the Perler of this great Floette at a $5 single donation through the end of a hat in time. Get those donations in.
Excellent. Let's adapt. For a $10 donation, we have the crocheted Gen 3 Pokemon starters from Nick of the West Stitches, Mudkip, and 2 other Pokemon whose name I don't know.
That is Torchic and Trico.
That makes sense. $10 donation gets you in to win all 3 of these.
You can just spawn in multiple prizes like that?
Try it for yourself. Take that print. Now do it again. 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 This is the Kirby and Soulsborne print pack from 1000 Dead Draculas. 8 prints inspired by Kirby and the Soulsborne games. $25 from now through the end of a hat in time gets you in to win all of these. Not only can we increase in quantity, we can increase in value. For a $50 donation, you will be entered to win the framed Az's Floette portrait from Shadow Dio-sama.
That's the Floette from Pokemon X and Y.
An acrylic painting in a lovely frame. $50 gets you in to win this prize. Now show me what you have learned.
I won't let you down. We have a $50 prize donation brought to us by our lovely regular prize submitter, Stellara. Not only in this prize pack do you get 1, 2, 3, 4 comfy koozie coasters. Not only do you get this mini amigurumi of Umbreon, not only do you get this really cute Umbreon scrunchie, not only do you get this great Chonkster that we like to call the cuddler of Umbreon even, but to bring it all together for a $50 single donation, why don't you check it out? Why don't you see what I've given you?
はい、お待たせいたしました。 でっかいブラッキーちゃんのブランケットが出てきてるけど、次のタイトルの方の紹介を進めさせていただきます。続いてのタイトルは、星のカービィディスカバリー、任天堂スイッチ2エディションプラススターリーワールドとなっております。こちらのタイトルは解説の方がいらっしゃっておりますので、ご紹介いたします。ビルポンさんです。よろしくお願いいたします。はい。では、お話どうぞしていただいて大丈夫です。よろしくお願いします。
PS5 欲しいな。5周年の PS5 は豪快思いっきり泣いてみよう。ゴーダゴースケと申します。
喋れるタイミングになってから喋り始めてもらえれば大丈夫ですので、よろしくお願いしますね。
Oh my gosh, so many letters. Here are a few more letters. We have $9.64 that was sent in by GM Big Kev. $1.33 for Eevee, $8.31 for Wooloo. I can't decide, they're both so good. Here's also 1980 from Zayark. Loving this Pokemon Legends ZA run. Here's 1,980 pennies dedicated to my wife for a full team of 6 of her favorite Pokemon, 333 Flygon. Keep up the great work and don't forget, trans rights! Eddie sent in $50.19 saying, I love Pit Up to death. They are my favorite Pokemon. I just can't help but love Pidgeot in games and out of games. While I can't afford to send an entire $519, I can add a zero to make it a little bit nicer. Be kind to your local pigeons, less than 3. Thank you, Eddie, and shout out to pigeons. Shout out to pigeons. Thank you to Pieman47 for this $133 donation. Here is my semi-annual Dex donation for Best Pokemon, 133 Eevee. Good luck on the run. Thank you, Pieman. That was a treat to behold. Pikachu PhD sends in $100. Here's my Pokedex donation for Pikachu in a trench coat. Pika, 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 pika! Thank you for Pikachus in a trench coat, which apparently, by their powers combined, can get a doctorate. We had $152 sent in by a mysterious stranger. 152 Chikorita is cute. And then a green heart emoji. That's true, Anonymous. Chikorita's pretty cute. Thank you so much for your donation. We also had $303 from Sensei Hanzo. Mega Mawile was my favorite Mega Evolution in XY, but it wasn't available until post-game, so I was really happy to see it not only return in ZA, but be available much earlier. It's also, incidentally, a great pick against Mega Dragonite. Thank you, Hanzo, for that $303 donation towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We got in this $35.40 donation from Moto. For my favorite evolution line, routes up to Gallade. One of my best friends was diagnosed with leukemia last year, and he is currently in remission. I have been a big enjoyer of GDQ and knew I had to make a special donation during a Pokemon segment since we both love playing all of the Pokemon games, including ZA. Moonbai sent in this donation for $10.07 to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. 1007 Koraidon is my favorite. Often overshadowed by its robot counterpart, my love for Koraidon comes from my love for dinosaurs and prehistory. Walking Wake is a close second. I recently scored a job at a dinosaur museum, and I feel like my life is complete. Also, trans rights! Thank you, Moonbys, and congrats on getting your dream job. That rocks. Keep those dinosaurs, well, not kicking, but keep researching them. Back to Black, GDQ's all-black charity speedrunning event supporting Race Forward goes live February 5th to 8th. For more information about the event and schedule, visit gdq.gg/BAF, and you can submit your prizes from now until January 30th at gdq.gg/B2B26-prizes. Shout out to our friends at Black in a Flash. I wager that the name of this game and its category might just be longer than the run we are about to witness. Please welcome one of our fastest Kirby runners that we have in reserve, Mr. _Shasta.